Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, 4 nerds, by nerds, hanging with all these nerds, and we're going to play some D&D 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Huzzah!
And we have a light table tonight, so we brought in some irregular troops to fill out the ranks.
And man, are they right?
Hey, that's me.
Yeah. We'll start with this guy here, go around the table, introduce yourself and your characters, and let's kick this thing off.
Sure. So I'm Ryan. I have a little thing called Nerdarchy, and I will be playing Falcar Kreskanar, who is a Dragonborn wild magic sorcerer, also a emissary of the Enclave of Knowledge, and emissary between the Dragon Realms and GryphonGaff. You know, no big deal, no big one.
Right.
Ambassador.
You lost your Lord title somewhere.
And Lord, I do have it here. Never lost.
Someone accidentally called him Lord one time, and he just wrote it down.
It's there. I'm entitled.
I'm David. I'm playing a druid human. I'm also have the background of an urchin, followed by my little companion buddy, my pseudo dragon.
And your character's name is Phanos.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey everybody, I'm Nerdarchus Ted. I will be playing Relion, the human cleric of Quenthel. She is the deity of knowledge and magic.
My name is Jeremy. I'm playing Andor Hornwood, paladin of the Earth of Ancients human.
Hey, I'm Alan, also known as Archelion from Forge Dragons, and I am Victus Bloodfang, the Dragonborn Great Weapon Fighter.
So apparently I'm related to everybody at this table, but Alan. Anyway, so when we had last left off, the companions of GryphonGaff had just finished up clearing out a ruin of the Dragonborn city, and they had just claimed a powerful fact that you guys had gathered up tons of tomes of knowledge from days long past, ancient times. And not only that, though, you had gathered up a box of 25 rings that are connected to a teleportation circle within the ruins as well. But it's not any old teleportation circle, nor are they any old rings. You had worked some magics on them, and these rings are special because it can actually connect. You can actually attune them to any other teleportation circle, and they can go between that teleportation circle and the one in the ruins.
So were we able to enact it so that we could teleport from there directly to the library?
Yes.
Awesome.
Because you guys are familiar with that circle.
Awesome. So that
you even more so innately because you had drawn it.
So that means I could give one of these rings to Analasalar and let him go examine the remainder of those books.
Yes. But he may not. He may be hesitant to actually venture into the ruins because of just in case you guys missed something, or if those fish learn to fly.
I think we killed. If we didn't lightning them all to death, I'm fairly certain Bloodfang got rid of the rest of them.
So after you guys returned back to the library in the city, the town of GryphonGaff, Torg actually took the goblins, and he went on maneuvers at the behest of Harak with the town militia and town guardsmen, because much trouble has been brewing of late between the threat of the Vargarians and just tensions with the outlying cities. Nothing has been spoken, but they just want to be sure of what they're doing. And also, now that GryphonGaff has basically broken free from Drellic protection, it is going to need a standing army. So the town guards are actually kind of being conscripted into doubling as the army, and so their training regiments has stepped up, and also their pay as well. So they're somewhere between the watch and soldier right now, and as well as recruiting militia. The alliances with the Dragonborn, the dwarves, and elves of Karshapathan are also helping to strengthen the defenses. There's also the imminent threat and concern of the followers of Narkitis and the orcs in the mountains coming down.
Oh, great. Let's go work on that threat.
So, with that, you guys have been back doing your thing. The books have proved a great boon to those working on building the necrobomb.
Okay.
In case you guys have forgotten, Murphy McCrystaltop
yes.
has been
Tasked.
he's been asked if they could harness the power of his necrotic laser beam, essentially laser eyes, into creating a one-time use magic item that will explode, and you guys are hoping that'll bring down one of the temples. Dwarves and elves and Dragonborn alike have come in from their respective realms in order to work on developing this this idea that I believe Falcor and Relian had come up with harnessing Murphy's innate power. I believe one of the Goblos have actually suggested can Murphy, kind of go and make it rot. And it was deduced that on its own it wasn't going to be enough, and Murphy is kind of hard to sneak around. He's a little conspicuous.
Right. But if we could harness his energy and be able to import it there.
Yeah, for you guys who do not know who Murphy McCrystaltop is, he is a creature that stands well over 9 feet tall, with molted frog-like skin. He's humanoid with large talons. His body is covered and encrusted with purple amethyst-like gemstones, and
He's got one large central eye that
shoots necrotic energy.
Yeah.
Basically makes anything rot that he gazes
He's like a
upon.
mascot.
Yeah.
He's some
But-
weird cyclops.
nothing.
It is kind of like a weird Cyclops. From the X-Men, not the monster, more so. So, with that, the two of you, Ander Hornwood and Thanos, have decided to try and find the riddle of acquiring a unicorn life in order to enact a ritual that is going to destroy the evil artifact connected to the blood demon Narkitis.
So for those of you at home who occasionally watch our games, Jeremy and David are players that are normally in my game, and their riddle they're trying to solve actually comes from the elements of my game.
So, with that in mind, you felt your best chances were to go to the old place that you had actually discovered with the help of... What's Nate's character's name?
Arbalason.
Arbalason.
The great tree.
And that is basically warded, protected, watched over by an ancient elf who isn't actually an elf at all, but a face spirit that is a guardian of those woods.
Question. The trinket that we've been trying to hit with plant growth. What is it? What is the what does he look like today? How's it proceeding?
How long have they been working on that?
For a while.
Oh, it's probably a full-grown Trent now, and wherever you guys planted it.
So I'm thinking about asking it to come with us to accompany us.
Interesting.
From all things that were done in my game, they were looking at it as being a guardian of
the town.
the shrine. That
So- You could do that. The only thing you have to keep in mind, though, it's physically full-grown, but mentally it is still a sapling. So it'd be like bringing a giant toddler with you.
Well, the thinking was that it could meet the tree creature that lives in the tree, and some kind of interact with it. But if we want to leave it here and let it protect the town, it's still juvenile. It's not really gonna know what to do.
Yeah, it's
Either way.
still figuring out like its surroundings and its awareness, and basically you guys have kind of rushed its growth, so it's physically much more mature than it is mentally or emotionally. It's basically still like a giant baby.
Well, it still needs
Tree
it
baby.
still needs to be nurtured. If it just sits here, it's same as taking it with us, so we can decide. The druid can help decide on that one.
Taking it with any danger we expose it to, possibly threatens it.
So again, I guess we'll just leave it here and let it mature a little bit more.
So with that in mind, you guys have set out to meet with the Face Spirit and consult him on the best way to proceed with finding a unicorn to sacrifice to the knife, and hopefully breaking the evil enchantment upon it. You all had found the crystal, and you wanted to see what you could do with it. You had actually kind of claimed it, I guess.
I just popped it out of the giant glade it was in. I was just holding on to it, so.
Okay. Well, off camera, you had asked me about it. So the question is, are you going to try and do something with it?
Yes, I want to see if I can get, I know it's probably fairly large given the size of the glade that it was floating in. Is there any way to get kind of
It's like the size of a fist.
Oh, okay.
I mean, for a crystal, it's really big, but not like as big as you think.
Okay. Since I still have a normal greatsword on me outside of Flame Reach, would there be any way to kind of get that socketed into the normal greatsword?
Well, as soon as you start, as soon as your mind wanders down that path, you realize you could actually put it in either. Like you feel like it's communicating with you and telling you what to do.
So I would not try to put it into another greatsword. If you're going to use it in a weapon, put it in your primary weapon.
All right, we'll see about trying to get it put in the Flame Reach then, because that's the one that I use the most out of the two.
Absolutely.
Okay, so when you do that, one, you have to attune yourself to the crystal, and you basically spend a day fasting and meditating.
All right.
Not so much in a prayer sense, but you're actually just bonding with the sentience in this
Please
crystal.
tell me it goes by because he's not aware of the time, not him actually.
No, yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. But when you finally come out of this trance you're in, the crystal is basically where the hilt and the blade meet. Is embedded in the center of that. It's actually like a cutout. There's a space around the crystal where it doesn't actually touch any of the metal.
All right.
And it just seems to float there.
Okay.
And take a look at Frostbrand.
Flame Reach has become Frostburn.
Does an extra d6 cold damage. Freezing temperatures, the blade shed. In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds bright light in 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10. When it you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you.
So when you speak the command word to ignite Flame Reach, the fires are blue now.
What page is Frostbrand on?
171.
So is this cold and fire, or is it now all shifted to cold?
It's cold and fire.
Cold fire.
Interesting.
Arctic Flame Reach.
175, you said, right?
171. Same page as the fire blade or whatever it's called.
So
Flame.
as the two of you approach,
Which book?
DMG.
I don't have a DMG.
oh yeah, you're gonna be looking a long time in that book.
Here we go, wandering into the forest of Griffin.
As you guys approach the glade where you initially found the sacred tree and the face spirit, you feel your foot snag on something, and when you look down, there's a clawed hand wrapped around your boot. But what it actually is, it's like it's sticks or branches that have kind of like reached out and grabbed your leg, and when you look down, you see a face in the shrubbery. And it looks like the old elf's face.
Which old elf?
From the sacred tree. The guardian
I
spirit.
thought it was a Trenton there. Alright, I'll just introduce myself.
You know, it knows who you are.
It does.
You've seen him before. It was the old guy. He's the one that sent your paladin through the quest, or through the trials.
To get your sword.
But he seems to be completely made out of the forest.
Oh, I see you've expanded your reach.
No. Go no further. They've taken the sacred tree.
Whoever they is, they about to die.
I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I can feel them drilling through my mind.
You're there.
So,
And you can see, like, even though his face is made of leaves, basically, you can see, like, the pain expression in the features.
he wants to just go ahead and take care of whatever.
Where is the rest of your companions?
They're all dead.
They're fucking dicks.
It's just me and Thanos right now.
Yup.
You're going to need more help.
Darn.
Where are we near?
Where are you near? You're near the sacred tree.
I mean, as far as towns and...
You're close to Carson Panthon, and you're sort of, kind of, a little bit further away from GryphonGaff.
So I guess the best bet would be closer to Teleportation. We could go ask the elves for help.
You could do that. You absolutely could do that.
Or we could,
We could
go
send
find
his thing
help in
flying,
GryphonGaff.
but they wouldn't recognize him. And I really don't know anybody in that town.
Or we could go find help in
You
GryphonGaff.
have,
Visit it once.
you have people in GryphonGaff that know who you are. And, you could try to call in favors or.
Let's see, would people...
You know the mayor of GryphonGaff.
Yeah, true,
let's
but
see, would
you're
people
busy with
trust
other
a
stuff.
flying dragon?
So I guess that makes more sense. We'll just try to either send his flying thing fast as it can get to send a message, or we'll go ourselves.
Would people trust
Just after
a
his
flying
dragon.
pseudo
Yeah.
dragon telling
You know.
them what to do?
Lyndon knows what it is.
You could shapeshift into a horse. He could.
I think at this point you can turn into a giant eagle.
I can. I've done that before. Oh yeah, because I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that in a building in 111.
So then he could just dismiss his mount. You could pick him up and fly home.
Or I could have him run.
At this point, we're looking for the quickest way we can. So
Yeah,
whatever you can, whatever quickest thing you can get us
I
there.
could use long stride or whatever it's called too.
So you're basically just outside of the glade. It's pretty close. I can help you. I can send you back for your companions.
Do it.
But you must hurry.
All right,
My time is short.
We do it.
we got you.
And a second claw-like branched arm and claw rips itself from the shrubbery and vegetation.
Oh, should I ask him? Could
Throw it in
He
the
just
Griffin
throws them. Yeah. Nah, he's small. He's not trend-sized. And
Magical throw, yeah.
with that, he both hands like grasp like the bushes and shrubs and kind of like rips them into an arch. So it looks like a giant reef. Like it doesn't even make sense the way it happens.
Should I ask him if he can bring us back?
The already's good.
Back to here.
Take
Alright.
this, and he like kind of coughs, and a single silver leaf, floats out and floats to you.
Dibs. No, I'm kidding.
Crush this when you want to return.
He gets back, falls on it.
Puts it in his pocket.
With that, we go as quickly as we can.
So.
Looking for Lyndon.
Okay, so basically you start walking through the arch, and it's just like one big green tunnel. And after about 2 hours of walking, you find yourself just outside of GryphonGaff.
better than the days it took you to get there.
Days or was it weeks?
So we're either looking for Lyndon Helmsworthy or the head of the town's guard.
Isn't he like
Okay.
half orc?
There's no L, it's Hemsworth.
So, what you discover is your companions have left and they've sailed away on a ship
Jerks.
with Harak's brother, Parak. And
Where's the rock?
so your companions are nowhere to be found. Coincidentally, Harak is actually out of the town as well on maneuvers with the town guard.
Jeez, this is worth it.
But so the heroes of the town are nowhere to be found to gather up.
There's only
But
the
you
other guys.
But you have heard of the other guys.
Is that what you guys are called?
Other guys.
We don't have a name.
We've never been gifted with any kind of medal or ceremony or any fun things like that.
I mean, I have
We
titles.
are
I have
plan. We
titles.
are literally Plan B.
At least I have something to promise.
Yeah, we
you.
got our adventuring
That's the
name.
name of the movie.
I don't have any fun titles or whatever. In fact, I've been kidnapped. I've been mentally kidnapped.
Okay, so I guess we heard of them.
I've been
We're
kicked out of my
looking for
office.
them. We're looking for them.
I don't think I was involved with
Do you guys
kicking
have
you
a
out of your
letter?
office, though.
I will look for the most
right.
intelligent one I see out of the three.
Well, my armor mostly consists of bone right now, so you're probably looking for one of them.
Do I have
Well, so you know that they're at the.
Dad!
What?
Do I have my scale armor?
I guess so.
Yes! I need to figure out.
It's gonna be scale armor.
Yeah.
It just happens to be rainbow colored.
Heck yeah, it is.
So you know that actually that the Dragonborn have an embassy within the city of GryphonGaff, and you can find some of the Dragonborn there, as well as the library is another place where these other adventurers have been operating out of the town of GryphonGaff and actually been doing some good works for the town and its people.
No two places to go.
You do.
Whichever one I think they would be likely at, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Well,
Embassy or the.
that the Dragonborn spend a lot of time at the library.
I know the librarian more than I do the embassy, so.
Okay, so you head over there. After you get to the library, you're greeted by the elven clerk that's always at his post. He never seems to leave, sleep, or ever like anyone. He looks you up and down with complete disdain, but as always, he does his duty and he directs you to.
Here, I thought he just didn't like dwarves. Apparently, he doesn't like anybody.
He doesn't
Wow.
like anybody. He's very strong.
Maybe if I come in
Maybe
as
it's
one
'cause he
without
never
swords.
sleeps.
That's what it is. He never leaves his post. So he directs you. What are you asking him?
I'm looking for the librarian,
Analasalar?
The name with lots of syllables.
Okay.
Well, he directs you to Analasalar.
Analasalar.
He directs you to Analasalar, his office, and when you get there, you knock on the door. You're called to go in, and he's in there, and he seems to be going over something with a strange-looking figure who you may or may not have seen around the town. He's got shoulder-length hair with streaked with greens.
That's you.
His eyes are bright yellow, and he's kind of a little on the rotund side.
It just looks like he eats a lot. But he's quite,
So he's fat, is what you're saying.
So
That's what I
he's
just
seen
said.
Andrew come in there in a condition that he normally probably wouldn't see him come in as. He's trying to stay calm, but he's trying to rush to him as fast as he can.
Ander Hornwood, Uthengar's companion. What are you doing here?
I can't find the rest of our companions, and
The
we
guy's
need help.
dying.
We need help. You've helped us on this before. The great tree right outside of Carcapation Forest there is
Now,
under attack, and we need
How
help.
much would you say I would be privy to what's going on with, let's say, the other party?
They're the heroes of the town. Everybody knows about them.
We aspire to be the heroes of the town. Instead, we're Plan B, which is our adventuring name from now on.
We're Plan B.
So
Hurrah!
he's trying to stay calm, but he's a little bit fidgety, and he's definitely trying to get the point across that we need help. He knows
Easy,
no-
slow down. Tell us your story, son.
What else dying?
Me and Thanos we went to the great tree, and it's in a forest right outside Teleportation, and it's under attack. We need help.
Who's attacking?
Under the attack of what?
Don't know.
Don't know. Did he really tell us?
You didn't ask.
We don't know. He wouldn't let us get any further into the forest.
Well, this is most dire indeed, especially with Mayor Helmsworthy being outside of the town with the rest of his companions.
This forest is overrun. It will not be
Perhaps,
good.
perhaps have you met Relian here?
Andrew Winwood.
I am Relian. I work here in the library as well. Anna Lassalar has told me much of you and your companions' adventures. I don't know how much they've revealed about their travels to the glade. Perhaps myself and the companions of mine that I might be able to reach would be able to assist you.
It will be worth your while. Ask Thanos. He's been there before.
It's Thanos.
Thanos.
He's not giant and purple with a
And a
awesome
man
gauntlet.
The tree grants.
So is
Gifts.
Falcor? Would you be at the library or
found
would
that
you
too.
be at the?
Let's see. I'd probably be going over those new tomes that we got.
Okay.
And see if they're anything useful. So yeah.
And would your companion be there watching you bored, or would he be elsewhere?
You would probably find your own entertainment, right?
I'm probably still trying to get parts of that gargantuan red dragon out of where we left it.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that you're at your room. I will.
The red dragon did not hold up well at all. Once whatever magic was animated, it went away. It started rotting.
Do you guys not have a giant mirror to shove
I
everything
got a
in?
passive hold, and if I was there, I'd be like,
our way to carry stuff
I
is
would
a Tetris floating
have.
disc.
I would have probably taken some of the bones because for magic.
Yeah, that-
making, perhaps.
When he becomes an evil, vile necromancer, he needs a staff made out of a dragon bone.
Yes, indeed, absolutely.
That's mostly what I'm trying to get over here is any kind of.
so I tell them of the
survive.
gifts that we received the first time we went there for the test, and
So at
try.
first you may or may not be a little dismayed when you see what Anna Lassalar has offered up as a substitute to your companions, because your companions have been quite effective in assisting you in dangerous endeavors before.
And he's offered the fat cleric.
A freakish looking friar tuck, essentially.
at this point,
At this point, I'll take whatever I can get.
at this
So,
point, he knows if he lets this happen, get taken over anymore, then it's not really a good
Is there
thing.
anyone else in the room, or is it just the two of us?
It's just the two of you, yeah.
All right.
Am I not in there?
Well, you're there as well.
I'll send my owl off to go look for Alan, and I know that Falcor is just around the corner. We were talking not all that long ago about some of the tomes that we had brought back. Depending upon how much time we might have been able to bring back some more, or willing.
Well, with the rings, you're actually able to get it back quite quickly.
Right.
Because you can make trips.
Right. That's what.
And
I
there's 25 of them,
My
so we can get
flying buddy will
multiple
have
people.
a flying buddy friend.
There is one other thing that I would be doing. I took a couple of Adiug teeth from the giant one that we found.
Mm-hmm.
Attuning.
I don't know what that is.
What I would have done with them is I would have went and seen somebody who makes bolts and got the teeth converted into like a couple of fistful of bolts, and then have left them somewhere where the gobblers are most likely to find them.
Okay. That kind of bolts. At first, I thought you meant hardware. I was like, going to Ace and
David
this is the
Nelson.
place.
David Nell says he wants an owlbear as a companion.
Is that a beast?
Do I get the chaotic power? Chaos power
Monstrosity, isn't it?
for the session?
You guys were both at the Chaos Tower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, you can give him the cards.
It might help, it may not help, you know.
Alright, in case you guys are not familiar with Ted's game, certain members of the party visited a tower in the Chaos Realm and they were forever changed, and they get a random power at the beginning of each session.
That they can, every short rest they can swap out too.
Well, they can use the power once. If they don't like what they get, they can take a short rest, swap it out. But it's essentially a once a session power. Something.
So, Ryan Ale appears to you.
So it's got a message asking you to make haste to the library. We have a quest of import.
All right, I kind of grab the owl by the back of the scruff and head towards the library.
There's actually stick figure drawing of you being able to punch things, like punching monsters, and that's the determination to get you involved.
That's the signal.
It's totally going to be we get to get there and make knowledge checks, and he's just going to be bored all night.
So I eventually make it to the library, holding your owl in one hand, like you were looking for me.
You can let him go.
He walks up with the owl by the feet, and it's like flapping its wings trying to get away. And it looks at you most indignant.
I dismiss it so that it doesn't have to feel that way anymore.
Or you don't have to feel the accusation of its gaze upon you.
I imagine in that meantime you would have found me into it.
Yeah, as I said, I literally went around the corner to.
Well,
to
Victus,
grab
you have a way with animals as you do with people.
Look, I'm just here to stand in front of things and then make sure whatever I hit stays hit.
Well,
You do
can't-
that pretty well.
Things can't be unhit. What you mean to say is
Undead is what he was after, I think.
when you want to knock things down so they stay down.
Yes.
So, this matter, there's something invading a forest of some sort, a grand tree.
Apparently, some Fey acquaintance or companion of theirs. They said that he's barely holding on.
steps up and says, "In the forest beyond Karshapathan is a sacred grove with the Heartwood's tree. It is a place of great importance and power. It is presided over by a Fey guardian spirit that protects the forest. It is also a sacred place to the Fey Lords. But apparently,
knowledge history 18. Anything great or negative happened to it in the past?
other than its existence, nothing has happened to it. It has remained safe. The Guardian has faithfully fulfilled his duty as caretaker of the forest and the sacred grove, and as well as the tree, which would almost be considered a shrine. It would absolutely be considered a shrine to some religions, and furthermore, it has also been used as a testing grounds or trial for paladins sworn to the faith.
Well, this sounds like something of import. I think we should leave with all haste.
It certainly does sound well worth looking into.
So I take him to the edge of the city, outside the city, and I crush the leaf.
So when you crush the leaf, that ring forms again, and it's an arch. It's probably like 10 foot in diameter.
Oh,
It looks like a green tunnel.
So, for by way of description, I'm kind of small and lean for a Dragonborn. I have this pearlescent skin that actually sort of like goes through phases of color where it looks like I'm reflecting different chromatic hues, like blues and reds and greens and blacks, and it just sort of like scintillating colors. And I'm very well dressed, like well heeled, nice cane. And I have a little bit of a swagger and an upcast chin as I walk.
He thinks he's more important than he actually.
Detect
So-
evil.
so-
I'm
Do
quite
we-
important. I have Lord in front of my name.
Just put some paladin, detect evil.
I don't think you detect it.
Falcor, do you have any way of traveling expeditiously?
I thought that this.
I just opened a portal.
Will get us further.
I mean, if we have some distance to cover,
It takes us.
How many people can
I have
go on
this
my back?
this silver
Yes,
leaf
gigantic
that
brain.
I cut up and takes
out
us.
of game, you rode for 2 hours in that portal.
Did we?
I mean, I've got crows, and I can probably put him on the back of that.
Would you be accepting of that?
Do you have a way of going past me?
Phantom Steed.
Well, if we are to mount up, I will bear the indignity
I call my
of
steed
being
and we're off.
doubled up.
I jump on my
I guess
elk
I
and we're
have
off.
to use a wild shape, so eagle it is.
Like I could polymorph, but it's not.
No, it's not worth using that
Yeah,
island.
not level, worth the.
You see me summon a steed of an elk. You see this guy turn into
Get
something.
into-
We take off.
There's not enough
I summon
room
this.
for you to turn
I
into a
have this
triangle.
weird like.
Dang it!
Just get on.
I'm gonna get.
Have this
Alright.
weird panther dragon looking thing.
It's a panda. I read
It's a
little
draconic cat,
Yes,
essentially. That's big
I
enough for
want one.
it's about the size of a horse.
I'll take it.
Only if I can
my
break.
own.
Only if I can break your neck first.
Oh darn! Such pleasantries. We're off to a good start.
That's all out of game. So we ride.
So you guys shave off like you shave off a little bit of time, like 30 minutes or so, as you come forth on the other side, just outside of the grove. What are you guys doing? And
Well, as soon as we exit the portal, I'm looking around for any kind of clues, things that
Signs,
that don't look right.
okay, so the first thing that you notice
I'm
is
looking for Vargarian signs too, just because they've been our red herring villain.
Passive perception 18, and that passive
the
investigation
first thing
24.
you notice is behind you the arch collapses in a spray of leaves.
There's quite the trick.
Indeed.
Approaching the grove, you see one of the things you do notice is that the sacred tree is full of ravens, and
Looks like they're swarming.
Just normal sized ravens.
normal sized ravens,
Aw.
except for their eyes kind of glow an eerie green, which kind of catches your attention. And when you look a little bit closer, you notice like bits and pieces of them are different.
Zombies.
They
Divine
look to be
sense.
made of stone or metal.
Not
Oh no!
Varg!
Vargarian ravens?
And then which that kind of draws your eye to the tree itself. That the tree has like a huge like knot hole in it, like big enough for a man to step into, except for it appears that in front of that an arch of metal and stone has been built up to it, and there's what looks like either ropes or cables or something running off of it into the actual tree itself. And you can see like shimmering in that arch, kind of like a light,
All right.
almost like a screen.
As this is happening, as soon as I see that those ravens look like they've got pieces made of them,
Yeah.
I cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay.
There's no fooling. Those things are Vargarians. Vargarians are our enemies. Poof. So
Just
Our
divine
bad
sense, just because
guys.
I would.
basically cyborg people.
Divine sense. 'cause I would.
Borg-esque D&D Borg, basically. That's how I
I'm
run.
getting ready. I'm getting ready to cast a spell when they undoubtedly come toward us.
Spiritual Guardians last 10 minutes. Boom.
But I am very excited.
You're very excited.
You're excited about a swarm of Vargarian ravens?
Yes, because that means I get to punch them.
Would a nature check or anything help? Or
So, angelic beings with glasses appear and float around.
Angelic librarians.
Yes,
Sexy librarians.
because they're angels of my deity, therefore they're studious.
Okay, so you cast your spell. You're searching for.
Divine sense or
So that lets you undead, fae, demons, and devils.
fiends.
Fiends.
Seems
Yeah. So you don't sense any of those about.
All right. Well,
So having learned my lesson about
And he doesn't think I need
rushing
to
into things, I'll stay within the bubble of angelic librarians.
so those things come with us. Like they can.
celestial fiend or undead. That's it.
So does the spirit guardians? Does that move with you? Like
Yes.
the area?
Yeah,
Okay.
centered on me.
Okay, so we can keep moving forward.
So
Does
we'll call
anybody-
that the tree.
Detect magic. Detect magic.
Is it you want to cast detect magic?
Somebody's got to.
Why?
Well, if you have to spell magic, it would help, right?
Do you have the spell magic?
Yes.
Oh.
What are those?
Big.
These ravens are that big?
No, each
Each one represents a swarm of them?
it represents a group. Yeah.
Okay.
The tree is just the tree and surrounding trees are just full of them.
Okay.
So I will obviously, for my
Light
spell,
everything on fire.
exclude our group. Looking at the creatures, what do I? Like, is there anything that I noticed about them besides the weird color eyes and the components? Are they looking like they're ready to strike? Are they looking like they're just kind of chilling?
They look kind of like they're chilling, observing.
Can I insight that, or do I just?
They are the cameras for the Greater Targaryen security system.
Seems fairly accurate.
Well, I don't know where everybody is, but I'm getting to there to see what.
We might as well roll initiative and act in order. Oh shit!
Right, you win. That's a good roll for me.
Hey,
But
All right,
18.
with my massive bonus, I have a 6.
I have 18 as well.
also 18.
3 18s. Damn.
I rolled a
Sad
20.
news that the GM rolled a 20. He crits initiative.
I have
What a waste.
17.
I would much rather have used
Critted
it.
the player.
Yeah.
So any 18s will probably be up here.
So are we rolling initiative after I move or before I move, Dave?
I would say, well, you guys can act in any order you want, but just for simplicity.
Now's where I need that spell disc.
Spell desk.
I have call
Disc.
lightning. I could call lightning
So
on them.
you know Lightning's phone number?
The spell disc is it? What is that?
Well, just to say that I've got half of
yeah.
this radius.
We do need that spell desk because you can turn like even woodland things into desks. All right. So are you gonna take your action there, Slick?
They're not doing anything yet.
So, should we light a wall on fire? That's the question.
You don't want to light the tree on fire.
Oh yeah.
Shiny.
Is that literally? Yeah, it's too small. That's only a 10
I'll call out. I'll start creeping forward. Hell, this forest does not belong to you. You are invaders and unwelcome here.
See, not taking part.
He doesn't take part in battle. He's for looks.
I'll try an elven.
It cost me 25 gold.
Oh, okay.
Or not? Yeah, you know what? Not elven. Primordial. Try that.
Okay, so the ravens all are kind of looking. They're definitely intently looking at you guys. doing the raven thing with their head cocked.
So what did you say in Primordial?
Go kill yourself.
That basically this isn't your forest and you're not welcome
Okay.
here. What perversion do you enact upon that tree?
They don't say anything.
But they also don't react to his words.
Make fun of their moms. Maybe it'll get them
Yeah.
angry.
Then again, they're ravens. Like, they don't have much facial expression.
I see. Give me the silent treatment.
Oh man,
Well,
that's really cool power.
yeah, but I don't get bloodied.
So,
Well, when you shapeshift.
He just appears?
No, thank you. Go back.
What is
Put
this?
it back.
I'll tell you in a moment.
Put it back.
Oh man, they're taking damage.
Well, it's
that
a
was-
Kylosaurus time.
So's Ellen.
I gotta wait for my turn.
So's Ellen.
And that one?
And that one, and that one, and that one.
4 out of
So-
5.
Ain't bad.
So nearby trees and shrubs kind of shift and move to their until they almost stepped out of the surrounding vegetation. They're man-shaped, man-sized, except for completely made of vines. But it was completely concealed until they moved, where the bits of rock, stone, gems, and metal that comprises their bodies, in addition to the organic matter that they're normally made of knowledge, nature people.
Sure.
Not necessarily a check, just do you have
Oh,
it?
yes.
Yeah,
I have it.
What is
Plus
your
7.
+5.
All right, so
+4.
Yeah.
+5.
yeah, so definitely there are intelligent plant-like creatures
Lights.
that can be found in primordial forests or Fey forests or even the Feywild, and these appear to be those.
They look
Except
like they're trying to
for-
kill us.
They seem to be corrupted by the Vargarian
So
virus.
Vargarian blights.
Pretty much, yes. So let's see. So I believe Relian, and who's this here?
That's Thanos.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you guys can make.
I didn't get to transform yet.
3 strength saving throws.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, God.
With advantage.
God, Tina.
I don't get advantage.
Yeah.
I'm not near you.
+3.
Yeah, +3 is not advantage. That's completely different.
So
Yeah.
we get +3 from him.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
That's a 13.
Okay, good. Do it 2 more times.
So I have a 22, which is amazing. I have a 13, which you said
Less
passes,
is me.
and a 12.
Okay, you're okay.
So
Thank you.
So I'm thinking we should probably do for a Lost Lore Vargarian template.
The second one's a 12.
12
And then a
passes.
10.
10. Okay, you. 10. You are stuck fast.
You're getting grappled.
All right, so the 4 that are there, though, they get to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Because this guy, and this guy are within 15 foot.
So also, Falcor will need to make 2 saving throws,
What? Never.
and Andor and I think I do pretty okay. Good. Andor and Bloodfang will also have to make 2 saving throws.
Pish off.
2 strength saves.
Was that a plus? How much?
10.
13.
13.
He's giving you 3.
Oh, so if you don't roll a 1,
Yeah. I rolled a 19 and a 12.
what'd you get?
Well, get the strength, and we get my saving. So 7 plus 8,
15.
15 is
15,
good.
and 16.
Okay. All right. You said wisdom saving throws.
Yes, sir. My angels stop reading their books and smack them.
All right. So
DC 15.
Alright, well, that's one pass. That's a fail. That's a fail. And that is a fail.
Alright, so the ones who fail take 11.
Okay.
The ones who pass take 5.
Alright.
You don't round up.
They all try. Smack 'em.
We're not grappled. Can I still transform?
Yes.
Oh, good. He's about to go flying.
What's the strength on the hello?
I don't care.
You don't
Someone's about to die. It's probably better than a -1.
19 plus 4.
Alright, so
Exactly.
you were grappled, and basically, this whole area is now difficult terrain.
Sorry, I don't need to move.
Alright, so I'll get.
I really don't need to move.
You just start burning the forest around you.
Alright, and let's see, there's 5 of you guys. Alright, so.
Dang it!
You can make him make a save too.
He's cheating again.
Oh, I think I've got a swarm of children coming.
Swarm.
I should hear the door.
Good night, my son.
It's better than a swarm of
Okay.
raven things.
So
Look that
I
way?
was kind of holding off on doing something like the round of the cast Spirit Guardians. There was a spell I wanted to cast when the ravens take the wing.
Okay, what did you want to do?
I want to drop a hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Good night, my dear.
All right. So each swarm gets a DC 17 saving throw.
What is the effect?
Their speed becomes 0.
No. What kind of effect is it?
Oh, it is because they might be immune to it.
As we found out with the
It
fish.
is an illusionary effect.
You fought fish.
Yes.
Let me see. And it's a charm. They become charmed for the duration.
So,
It's part of the reason he got dragged near a magic missile thing when he had no spells last session.
so with they shriek in unison and all take wing and then descend upon the group.
No effect is what I'm hearing.
No effect is what you're hearing, yes.
So the this guy, and this guy can do their saves as well.
Oh, we'll get to that. Okay, so that's a D12. Valcor, a 17 to hit.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanos is restrained,
Yeah, I am.
so doesn't matter
Why?
because that's a 9.
Oh, yeah, I blocked that.
And Relian, a 16.
No, sir.
No, sir.
You shall not pass.
My fancy helm and my armor over my rotund
that's-
belly.
Headbutts the hits.
A 22.
That will definitely hit me.
Alright.
My armor is good, but not that good.
Son of a biznatch.
Well, we got 3 healers in the party, so.
I have something that I can heal with as well, if I need to. I have healing spells.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you count.
You're a healer.
I don't want to be a healer.
So 10 points as
You don't use your spells for offense.
shred and rip into you.
I don't use them for defense either.
Yeah, you save them for healing.
I don't use them at all.
And 5 points.
So this is difficult terrain even for them.
No.
What?
The bats are flying because they're swarms,
They're
and
ravens.
they're creating their own negative terrain.
And what do we say? 2 of them have to make saves?
So
Ted?
3. This one.
Alright.
Totally about to kill them all.
Alright, so one of them made it.
All right, so the damage is 13 for the ones who failed, 6 for the one who passed.
What does it get stronger as it goes?
That's 3A.
Oh,
Just whatever.
you just roll it. I thought it was a fixed damage.
Alright, so you guys are now up.
Yes.
So our
I believe I'm at the bottom of the order, so.
I rolled 17.
All right, so you 3 are the 18. Figure out.
So what does Andrew know about these things at all?
They're not good. Kill them.
It's whatever's going on is very unnatural. You've never encountered anything like this before.
Kill it.
That's it.
So what I said.
Kill it with
They're
fire.
not good. Kill them.
So you're gonna focus outward. Or you're gonna focus inward.
Well, since this one's technically closest to,
Falcor.
yeah, and
Flying one is in my reach.
It's not one. It's a whole swarm of
Well, they're on
ravens.
the, looks like they're all on the outskirts. Of the flying, well, the ones that are up in the air. Are they all in the air?
They're like basically little tornadoes of ravens around you.
Okay, so how far up?
All around you. They're in your space.
Okay. I guess I'm going to be using my whip. Thorn whip.
Don't you have an AoE thing you could use?
What?
Do you have an AoE thing you could use to kill them all?
No.
He doesn't do that.
If I hit, I can.
He does sword. That's what he does.
Yeah, some
Bashy,
spells.
bashy.
Huh?
I thought he had some cool spells.
I got a good
That's not a cool spell.
15 plus 9.
It's
And who are you attacking?
Everything.
Birds?
Yeah.
Oh, he's yeah. There you go.
So I don't have a sense that any of. I'm trying to think of like what I should use to attack this thing. Is there smites? I don't think a thunder smite's gonna work because they're not going above ground. You know, third level spell, blinding smite.
Are those considered creatures? Alright, good.
Because my attack.
is that what you want to do, or you just want to do smite damage?
Strength saving. Would they get knocked down?
Okay, well you're not gonna. That's not gonna.
You know what? I'll save my spells. I'll try to attack it and see what happens.
Okay. So roll your damage.
We're gonna go for things that are trying to punch me.
2 dice 6 and 2 dice 6 and 3 die 8.
Or so you're using a second level spell to smite.
Yeah, because I'm going to test the waters here.
Okay.
So that's let's see, 1 2 3. I think it's even 4 die 8.
No. The second level spell. It's 2 die 8 for the spell, and 1 die 8 for your sword.
Plus I got the die 8, extra die 8 for the.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I have 4 die 8.
So that'd be a third level spell, wouldn't it?
Plus it's 2 die 6 for the whip. Alright, then I'll drop 1. I get another attack anyway. You got 6, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, so how much of that was from the whip?
5.
5.
5.
Plus 5 plus whatever strength.
Okay, so 22. What's your strength?
4.
Plus 4.
So 20. Okay. So you basically lash out with your sword, which extends into the whip and creates like a vortex around you.
If I can latch onto it, I'm going to try to slam it to the ground from next attack.
Nah, he took it away.
The ravens explode all around you. It's not one raven; it's a bunch. Like there's like 100 of them around you.
Next attack.
Where are you attacking?
Next closest one.
You're here, so I'm assuming you're on this mouse. So
Yeah.
You can hit the creature.
That's
you
up
can-
in the air too?
No.
no, that one's on the ground.
Oh, so my mount can attack on that one. So I'll do my attack first and then my second, the mount's attack.
Okay.
So that is currently 20.
Okay, that will hit.
And I will do another.
Save your smites for right now.
2 dice 6 plus does a die 8. So the die 6 plus damage plus strength. So we got 7 plus 5. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, 12 damage to
This one.
that one. Okay.
And then my mount's gonna attack. I think he gets 2 attacks. Because he can't charge at this point, or
Correct.
It's close to him.
so that's a it's 5. That's 16
Whoop their heads off, but it's not my turn.
for
That it?
ram attack,
Yep, that it's.
and then the hooves. That's an 8 plus 5. That's
Does it get 2 attacks? I thought it only gets the 1, right? Unless it charges.
I'm not certain. What is it? What are we using the stats on it as?
It's an elk.
he'll just attack with the hooves then. Charge 10-foot line.
Yeah, that's different. What's the damage on the hooves?
2d4 plus 3.
Yeah.
Right.
It gets ram. It gets ram or hooves.
Do you want to go before me?
Yeah, I can do, there's some things I can do.
The hooves
maybe.
will do more damage.
So out of the 18s, I'll be the last one to go.
So we got
Not the
6,
18s.
9.
4 total.
They're both 18s.
Yeah.
They're all
3 of us are 18s, so I'll be the last of the 3 18s to go.
And then you. Yes.
I'm excited.
As long as Ryan
Oh, I could use this.
kill them all, you can do something.
Does he do that?
Sometimes.
I don't know, but he can't select us to.
Is it too late to use
not
the?
part of it. So
use
he
my card?
fireballs everything.
70% of your hit points are resources.
Party hit points are a resource.
Is
Well, he
So they
likes
can use the
starting
card?
me with it because I'm like
What's it
heavily
do?
plus
resistant
strength
to
and
it.
numbers. Play at the start of your turn. You gain a bonus to damage rolls equal to the number of creatures adjacent to you now.
Well, you gotta play it at the start of your turn.
Use it next turn. I'll just use it next time.
8. Alright, so here's the game plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna do now. Is it so? It's difficult terrain, but I can still move. Do I have to make a check to move? Is it?
No, it's just half the. You get half move.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Wait, so what is it? So each one 10, 20, 30 here.
Not disengaging.
That's an action to disengage. So no, I'm just going to eat the attack of opportunity. All right. So I stick my reptile tongue out at the birds as we go. I'm casting an empowered fireball, which I should be able to hit. It's a 20-foot radius, so I'm gonna basically cast it right at the backs of my party members, but not catch them in. And it's a DC 17 reflex save.
He's not gonna take all your fun.
Better not.
All right. So it's empowered, so I get to pick and choose what I'm gonna keep. Alright, and do I take the 4s? I'll take the 4s. 2, 4, 5. I get to roll those. Yahtzee! Alright, so that's not
Yeah, see on 6s would be awesome.
6. I'm 5s and 6s. I'm rocking it.
Nice.
So that's 12, 22, 32.
Like
32 plus 8, 40, 44, 47 points of fiery goodness.
And it's fire too. He's gonna kill literally everything.
Okay. All right. So
It's
that
kinda
is
right,
2
though.
ravens.
I swear, if it's the guy
What's your
that's
DC?
gonna hit, I'm gonna be sad.
So actually, let's see, DC 17.
wow. Nice.
All right. So. Whoosh. And how much damage was it?
47.
47. So, okay. So, this one was injured. One of the things you notice as your fireball hits, it cascades over a red barrier that then fizzles and the thing explodes, or the ravens explode.
No. I remember. Go ahead.
This one, that barrier comes up around basically around all of the whole entire swarm of ravens, and your flames just wash right over it. and it's still, that the outline of that barrier is still there, glowing red. And then we have these three here. And again, that barrier comes up for all three of them, but it only helps. Dang it! Two of them.
Get the one off my back.
And then also you can see the stone and metal pieces that are embedded within the vegetation. You can see runes on those glowing.
Nice. All right.
What were you gonna say, Ted?
I was saying that the last time we fought Vargarians, I thought we found out that fire was not very useful against them.
They switch their type, is what happens. This is like the Borg, like whatever you hit them with last.
Adapt, react, and overcome.
Alright, so that's not gonna work.
You guys had also learned too that the Vargarians, when you fought them, were still in flux. It was explained to you by the Clockwork King, and that that they were going to be different when you met them again.
Okay.
Because at that time they were vulnerable to electricity.
Yes. I actually even have that written down. Vargarian, use lightning against.
But he said that would change once they fully adapted to their new forms.
Did you go?
No, I was being sure Ryan was done.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so that one's dealt with. So I'm gonna 2 attacks into that guy. I'll turn Flame Reach on.
Okay.
Boom.
Do you want me to do them one at a time, or do you just want me to do both now?
However you want it. Fine by me.
How do I get? I'm going to be using a bonus action to get more.
So I have
sorcery
a
points,
15
but-
and a 22.
Okay.
Okay.
So the 15,
Okay.
you go to lay into him with it, and just before it would sink into its vegetation like skin, a dark shimmering light appears, and your blade actually ricochets off of it.
Okay.
But then you kind of do like a figure 8 swing and come back in and totally shatter that.
Okay.
Get us right.
Alright, so
Shattering that 80s
Normal
Windows
dice.
cartoon style.
80s cartoon style, absolutely.
alright. So the normal dice, fire dice, ice die. Is that
Okay.
correct?
Yep.
Use your kill everything move.
9. 28.
Jeez. Yeah, that totally obliterates this guy. And you may take a cleave.
Yeah, Great Weapon Master. I'll target the swarm of ravens.
Yes. And yes, we know technically it requires a bonus action that he doesn't have, but we decided not to enact it. So our house rule is cleave away.
Oh no. That's
Ooh, that's a crit.
yeah.
Cleave away was a bad idea now, Dad, huh?
And then, so the shield actually comes up with your blade and on the other side of it.
And that's roll dice twice, right?
Yes, all dice twice. Yeah.
That's gonna be lots of damage.
That's only 10 dice X.
Exactly.
What? I did that with a fireball. I just don't have a massive strength to it.
He's gonna have like 90 to it.
This is where he wishes for the previous edition to add the modifier to it as well.
Don't you get to reroll 1s and 2s once?
And only
only
depends
on
on weapon damage.
Yeah,
weapon
that's
damage.
what. This is, I use these ones for fire.
Fire. Okay.
He's color coded.
Yeah. For your convenience.
I like it.
And I think it's a good play,
28.
especially when we have things that are resisting elements and things. There's not going to be much of a fight left.
46. Yeah, I know. It's making me sad.
46? Yeah.
So when they fall over, do the vines and stuff begin to recede around them?
No, it stays.
So you're gonna take a couple steps and get your second attack on the swarm?
That was my 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was his attacks.
However,
Hey.
I believe Crozin has a breath weapon for poison.
Yeah, he does. Actually, I was mistaken. There is not very many ravens left, but it's still there.
Yes, another thing to kill.
So Crozin's move speed is
A lot.
Like, it might be one raven.
Is it at 1 HP? Did you miscalculate? Sneak attack.
No, he's going to try and get both of them.
yeah.
It's not going to
Swarms.
reach, though.
Huh?
I don't think it's going to reach. It's only like 15 feet, right?
I can't remember if we did the cone or the line for that one.
Poison's cone.
Cone.
So
If there's more in the other swarm, you should target the other swarm.
So he's still got movement because that was 4. So he's got.
It's difficult terrain, so it's going to be more. Otherwise, you could have just had him go
Yeah, you can-
straight.
if you have him just stay
he could have
here,
went like 10 feet.
Just step here and get this swarm.
All right. So he'll do the poison breath.
So that's a con save, right?
It's a dracon again. God damn.
Dex, because I think if it's based off the dragon one, then it's Dex.
Dave, how hard is it to get a Dranther?
The Dragonborn Knights have them.
It's just become a
So if
Dragonborn
you're
Knight.
not a Dragonborn Knight, it's pretty hard to get them.
I would think so, yeah.
Okay, so there's your answer.
Legally. So there's always a black market for everything,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Sure.
You've got, as you keep saying, over 1,000 gold.
Exactly.
You gotta.
May
Oh,
cost.
yeah, it is a con save.
Yeah, that's what I thought because of the
Sit alive,
poison.
but
So
Huh?
sit alive, but
What?
Well,
for 1,000 gold.
because his con gives him +2.
yeah, so it fails a save throw.
6 something and
So
3
it just takes
diamonds.
damage.
It just takes damage.
That was
2d6.
2d6. 5 more poison.
Okay.
Is it my turn yet?
14.
I think so.
Yes!
Killed it.
Nailed it.
He summons the belay and
Well,
he kills himself.
I'm actually an Ankylosaurus, but you know,
Nah,
it's too big.
that one's a little bit too big.
So
Just for visual reference, so that they
Am I
can
still
see as well.
grappled, or does that ungrapple me?
I will allow you another saving throw.
All right,
So it's +7.
that's a 13.
Okay, you're not grappled anymore.
Now I can kill things.
Well, you can kill things anyway. You're restrained. You can still. You just can't move. You have two things near you.
I
So
still want to kill things. Oh, good. That's a 20.
okay, what did you attack? The ravens or the
This
okay? Okay.
So
I'm gonna kill
8d6.
So you guys, you're Ander has seen this before, but the rest of you have not. This kid, this like 14-year-old kid.
Oh, he's at least 16 by now.
Well, okay, this 16-year-old kid just basically explodes into some kind of draconic reptilian creature you've never seen before.
And slaughters the crap.
It looks like some kind of dragon turtle with a tail, probably.
I come from the Dragonlands. This is not all that weird, and I can turn into things.
That's
so-
impressive. I'm gonna have to take some notes after this.
He's chaos.
I am not looking in that direction.
25 damage.
Okay.
My excuse as to why I say nothing is I'm not looking that way.
So this thing explodes.
Oh, good. I killed something.
How many attacks you get? One.
Yeah.
Yes, but I killed something with that attack.
It's important.
Do they get a saving throw versus fear or anything?
Oh yeah. DC 14 strength saving throw. Or not be knocked prone.
It's already dead. It's already more than prone.
It's prone in pieces. All right, so you guys are done.
I have to go. I really don't have much options.
Oh.
Because both of these guys have that red shield thing going on them, right?
Yes.
There's like one or two left here
All right, so
that didn't get fire and iced.
I'll attempt to firebolt that thing over there.
That thing or those things?
Well, that the swarm over on.
Okay.
The swarm. It's 2.
All right, so that's a 17 to hit.
A disc of force appears between it and your ray and deflects it away.
Wait. Would you what were you attacking with?
That spell.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
That is my standard attack.
Fire at will.
Unfortunately, he's not here.
What did Will do wrong?
Bastard had to move to Maine.
So was the radiant damage hurting it or hurting them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, my angel's been smacking him like crazy.
Plus
Right in the
you said
face.
give,
All right, so
give
I
it to
think
me
you're up,
without the
Slick.
radiant damage. Just the weapon damage.
These guys turn to you.
What's left of them?
Yeah, what's left of them, as well as these ones as well.
Oh, hi.
I dare
And they
these guys to
begin
hit me.
swarming around you. Oh, double 17s.
Yeah, he'll be hitting me.
So
Isn't that his job, though?
it is.
When does the hurting
I
start?
have an 18 AC. This is great.
You're welcome.
All right, so there are at least 22s, I believe.
Oh, because Ken didn't show up. Because it would have been his.
What?
I said
There
I
probably would have been.
AC.
There probably would have been enough for both of you.
All
The thing
right.
was pretty big.
So beaks and claws cut into you for a whopping 12 points of damage. It's very disorienting.
Okay.
All right. So we have this guy here. Turns.
He can make a saving throw first.
He dies.
That is wisdom.
Yep.
He does not make a saving throw.
9. So he can take 11 damage as he gets smacked in the face with a book.
More books. All right.
I don't want to
Learn-
read today.
Learn
This
the
is not
Dewey.
my reading rainbow lesson day.
Yeah, learn the Dewey Decimal System. Conan the Library.
And that is a.
If Conan,
23.
If there actually was a library
Nate?
named Conan, I'd
Yes.
probably go to that.
Barely
library
makes
a lot
it.
more.
I'm 18. The same number of classes you do.
Yeah, but so does Meg.
So you take 11
Oh,
points
that's
of
right. You have
damage
that,
and
you
give
have
me a
that
strength
gold winged
save.
helm, don't you, Ted?
Huh?
You have that gold winged helm thing.
I do.
It has wings on it too.
So if I'm still getting a bonus from him, that is a 19 on the saving throw.
As long as you're
Okay.
within 10 feet.
So as its vine-like arm comes in, it slams into you,
Yep.
and then the vines shoot out from his fist to try to wrap around you.
How much was the damage, though?
11.
11 damage. So let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I passed my save.
Okay. So, David, your Ankylosaurus gets swarmed by those Arcana
Birds.
Ravens, hitting AC 21.
Now,
Dang it.
technically, if they're all around him, are they within my spell as well?
Now, if they're technically, is he completely in your spell?
Yes.
Then yeah.
Okay. So
Well, I mean,
it's your call.
Yeah, that's fine. They are.
Oh, much better that time. 16 damage.
You took 10 points of damage.
Me?
Yep. They did not make their saving throw.
So 16.
Okay, so they explode as they tear into the Ankylosaurus.
Yeah, that's right.
Fear the book.
So they're done.
Yeah, they are. Dang it! I have to make it all the way across the
Okay,
things.
so
You can kill that one. It's in front of me.
I think Jeremy's up now.
death to things.
So it's three of us at 18, so.
Yep.
Yeah. If you could focus on the ones over there,
Which one looks more hurt?
This one, there's
the
only
one-
like 3 of them.
Yeah.
They're up in the air, so
Just hit them.
Yeah.
Thorn Whip.
Use a regular attack. We think it'll cut him in half.
He misses.
So far, they've been pretty easy to hit.
Because he's so.
A 15?
Yeah.
Except for me. My firebolt went into the shield.
14.
Fired it before. I tried, yeah.
So your whip comes in.
What do you mean?
Your sword
Swing
sort of
like
transforms
D6
into
minus 1 damage on it?
the vine with thorns on it, and it slams into that shield again and drags across it, but doesn't make its way through.
Second attack.
Versus +7 man.
See, is there anything else I can do?
So far,
Moonbeam, but I don't want to do that right
my
now.
spirit guardians.
Oh, you had a second attack, so you can just take your second attack.
Best use.
Is that a
A little bit
spell?
better.
It's a great spell.
It's 9 and 12.
So it's being an Ankylosaurus.
9, 10, 11, 21.
That will absolutely hit.
And he's off the board.
Huh?
Is there a doppelganger spell?
That one lone raven that was left, you just totally shred it.
Illusions.
2 Ankylosaurus.
If I had time
Feathers and gore just
If I
rain
had time
down.
to look, I'd be looking at what's going on at the front of us too.
It's a tree. That looks hurt.
Just looks like a tree.
Do you want to cast your swing the sword spell?
Yes.
Yes, I do. So very much.
That's my favorite spell.
Because this way it'll conserve my spell casting.
Absolutely.
And then we'll attack that one.
You're gonna attack the darkness.
What kind of weapon does he use?
I'm going to activate
It's not
the
just a
other
good sword.
half of the great
Nice.
weapon
It's
master.
not number 9.
There, so you're taking -5.
Yeah.
It's not a grenade sword.
I have a 10 and a 19.
The 19 hits.
Wait. The 10? Alright, I'm not going to burn it.
No.
Yeah.
Is that a 10 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't burn it on that one.
So,
Would you roll a 2?
no, I rolled a 5. And I get +5, so. Alright. So,
Manipulate the combat advantage to do things like that.
Yeah, actually that with a mastermind giving you advantage to the attack would be pretty nice.
37.
Yeah.
What is it, a lot of damage or something?
It is.
For a sword swing?
Yeah.
That was a
It is
regular
still.
sword
It's
swing?
still up though. That one
It
hasn't.
wasn't a crit.
That one hasn't been injured.
Or it had shields for the
No, it
spell.
took, Crozen's breath.
But yeah, the poison damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Then that's true. He did.
Took like 5.
Yeah, that was enough.
It was still have more attacks to make, or no?
Oh, no, that was sort
I'll
of
just hold it in the air. They just explode.
Well, actually, no, since I did technically kill something, the other half of Great Weapon Master procs.
Sausage chips.
No, thank you.
Says,
Or are you
I've
just
got
declaring that
the,
that's what they are?
the Great Weapon
Or are you
Master
declaring that's what they are?
That's what I'm saying with
Could you move them more to the corner of the table? The bag and all
So
that?
it's difficult terrain now.
Yeah, that was
Awesome. Just here.
My movement speed is 30 feet. Okay, 6 squares.
There, what?
I'll use the -5 penalty again. Yeah, no, that's another 10.
Oh, he's gonna kill that one too.
No, you missed.
He missed. He missed. He missed.
Can I go? Also-
I'm up now.
Crozen.
Do you want to?
Frozen can attack if you want him to.
Yes.
You could save your spells and
You
let
can
me kill
pounce.
it.
I was just gonna use a cantrip.
But you could save your cantrips and I could kill it.
Cantrips are free.
I know, but I could kill it.
What if you suck at hitting it and you fail and you
Then
miss?
you could go anywhere.
That's true.
But then you'd have to wait until after your nephew.
That's true. I did roll like a 17 on initiative, which is super rare for me. Maybe I want to savor it.
Besides, he likes to steal your glory.
I
It's true. It is true. Nothing brings me more joy than
I should have been the mayor too.
should have.
This is Tiger.
Kid
Just roll.
mayor.
See what you roll. See if it matters.
Nay.
And I can open up so I like this one.
It's 17 base.
7. I
That will
like
hit.
Yeah.
But now
So if it hits,
Which it does.
the target must pass a DC 13 strength check or it is knocked prone.
and then dies.
If prone, Crozen can make a bite attack.
He's prone.
He rips his throat.
Prone. He's prone.
He's got Crohn's disease.
He
Got
gave him Crohn's.
Curzon disease.
I want to come back to the part to your next session and have one of those things all week.
14 versus AC.
What are you doing?
Wait, 14?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I won't intervene.
The 14 is go to miss
Yeah, I know.
as that deflector shield comes up.
The mountain as a mountain.
Alright, that's all I got.
Oh, how much damage you do?
Pounce is just, if it hits, it knocks him prone. Then he makes the follow-up bite attack.
No, isn't it the claw attacks for the pounce itself? You actually make the attack.
Not that I remember.
Tiger pounce.
Target moves 20 feet toward a creature. When it hits the claw attacks on the same turn, target must. So yeah, it's your claw attacks. So it's a die 8 plus 3.
I didn't get out.
Make your attack.
He's using a panther.
Me? Yeah. Alright, bet.
I'll save my cantrip.
He cast Panther.
Ha
Oh wait, I have inspiration.
You can use it.
I wouldn't. I mean, come on. We're not being at this place.
I like fucking wrong.
6 damage.
I tripped. I went to do my spinny tail move, and then I slipped and fell.
Brian?
Alright, I'm good for now. Alright, I'm gonna try a.
Oh, you know, technically, you have advantage to hit him because he's down.
There you go.
Oh, good.
So roll another die.
Well, you would have technically had advantage for a second attack.
That's
as
a
well.
19.
There you
You
go.
want me to reroll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have any advantage? Alan, do you have advantage?
11.
Or
No,
11 damage.
Inspiration.
No.
Nothing on your sheet?
Okay, so that does it.
I still have it
Still
marked
have-
this one, but I
that-
used it for
that-
Yes, I finished the fight.
Yeah, you slam your tail down on it and it just.
Oh no, that's just permanently there now.
I killed it.
So these, as we look, they look pretty much like the Dragonborn, except for their organic versions of, or plant-like versions of Targaryen.
Right, and the ravens are.
Alright, well, I don't remember there being gems previously. Was it
Any
mostly-
ones that I can get my hands on, I'm going to kind of crack them open so that the mechanics are a little bit easier to see on some of the birds and bring them over to you.
I definitely want to examine them, but I don't, like I said, I don't remember there being gems on them previously.
I always thought the eyes had like a gem-like glow to them or something.
Some of them did, yeah.
While they're doing that, I'm heading towards the tree. Check it out.
So are they actual gems?
Crystals.
Crystals?
I like crystals, yeah.
Do they have any value and any kind of check I can make on that?
You believe they possibly has arcane components?
Okay.
I can act as a
Scoop
pack
those
mule
up. I
currently.
like that.
Absolutely.
So crystallized.
I'll go around and gather up many as I can to help them get.
I can currently act as a pack mule. So if you need to throw stuff, I can hold it. I hope.
So have you let anyone of us know that Gargan is there? Because he is naturally invisible.
He's naturally invisible? That is so much cooler.
Well, he's got superior invisibility and he
He's
usually stays that way.
magically delicious.
Sometimes it actually helps for you to understand the things you have you act on.
Probably.
Reading is fun.
He's just gonna appear on my back and he's gonna be chilling.
Well, you don't see that every day.
So
So
now there's a little dragon sitting on top of the dragon-like creature.
But it's
that
okay.
wasn't there before, and it's also wearing some kind of metal armor.
It's okay because he's acting all friendly, so he's not hostile to me. He's
Are you this? And Draconic can say, "Are you this thing's master?"
In your mind, you hear, absolutely.
Typical
This
target.
kid is full of surprises.
Well, maybe he's not a child. Maybe he's actually a giant dragon creature. Stranger things have been
Having
known.
grown up in gladiatorial pits, I'm mostly unfazed by most of anything.
So I'll start heading over toward Anders in the tree to look at that once we've gathered up.
Once we've done all the things that we need to do.
like ornithopthy.
Okay,
Check out
so
Archwood tree.
you guys trudge through the vines that are around your feet, kicking them off.
You knocked him off.
Or if you're
We're
hanging out
jumping.
for a while, they start to go away.
We're jumping over them.
So one of the things you might notice right away is the Ankylosaurus is not going to fit through that hole.
There's a hole.
Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me real
So there's
sad.
a gate, is what we're saying.
So, okay, no. So what you actually have is
I'm gonna have to make her.
there is a giant, basically like knothole that a person could walk through. Except for someone has constructed an arch they built into it of stone, metal, crystal, and and there seems to be these tubes and cable-like apparatus running off of the arch all around it into the tree. It seems to be sunken into the tree, and there's like a curtain of shimmering light in front of that arch.
Detect magic?
Yeah, we'll be studying that. I don't have detect magic, but I can
Well,
arcana. We can
I
arcana.
can ritual it.
Yeah, absolutely magic.
Well, I mean, first, yeah, that kind of goes without saying, but we can do like a little conference here, and then basically you can make an arcana with advantage. So we'll like look over the sigils on it and marking.
Well, without actually making the roll, you immediately can identify the arch. Makes you think of that flying temple that came out of the portal.
There for that.
So it either goes further inside said tree,
27.
or it blinks us somewhere else.
27. It is definitely seems to be corrupting and altering the tree itself. And you know that this tree is a sacred, magical, not creature, but it is a tree, so it's a living thing.
Based off of that arcana roll and my detect magic,
a way to undo it.
would I, if I cast identify, would I be able to find a way to dismantle it? And
What that check lets you know is if you try to just start ripping things out and taking things
I'm
apart,
going to damage the tree.
yeah, you could actually kill the tree.
No, I don't want to do that.
So we discovered
If
it's
I
magic.
unable-
You know,
Allow
other
source
trees
myself,
do
can I heal
grow.
Now,
Falcor, I don't think it works that way.
you weren't there, but you were, and you know that this is not an ordinary tree, and that on the inside is bigger than the outside.
When was I not there for this?
You weren't here that session, I don't believe.
The one where he got his fancy sword?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was there.
were you?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you were. Then you were there.
That's
But
where I got
yeah,
my fancy
And you
collar.
were there? And you were
Oh,
there?
that's right. You got the collar, but you have amnesia. And you don't remember it.
Oh, no, I remember it.
My 10 intelligence, do I think my character could dispel the magics that are...
Sure, 10 intelligence might think that.
Well, I have a 14 intelligence, and I can only get halfway through his equations.
So basically, they're having a conference talking about it, and are you guys speaking in common?
When we
Yeah,
go
let's speak
Arcana, oh really? When I go Arcana, I typically tend to go Draconic.
I mean, I would be perfectly comfortable speaking of Draconic, it's fine.
I do my best to translate for
Do
them.
you speak Draconic?
No. I'm like, in layman's terms?
So
Well, we start speaking common and it still sounds like gibberish.
I do my best to translate.
Yeah, and
We've
also
actually been inside this tree.
I'll give him the short and the sweet
I'm
version.
making most out of my
What?
time as an Ankylosaurus. I'm gonna play with Dargon real quick.
I give them as much information from the first time we've been in there. That it's much bigger than it is on the inside than the out. It was a trial that we had to go through, and what we had to do.
Well,
I still proud for the idea. It's an old tree, but there are plenty of other old trees. I mean,
I still reiterate, I don't
My-
think
my-
it works that
my
way.
character's much more into civilization and cities and kind of doesn't give a shit about
He's looking at you like Andrew's looking at you with that look.
So Anderhornwood describes the trials that they underwent. Pardon me. And there's multiple. He went through multiple chambers within this tree. Which you're looking at it. It's a big tree, but it's not that big.
Well, we've also known about magical transportation. We're both very skilled in magic, and the ability for something to have more space within inside is not as alien as it would be to people like us.
More importantly, we were inside of a book.
That is true.
Books can take
They
you
went
places.
inside a snow globe.
Yeah, we did.
And
By the
also
way,
early
you can see
on,
that book. I have to put a card in there later.
early on, Bloodfang did bring up the point that the Ravens seemed to be acting as sentries. More
But-
so.
I don't know whether the challenge is just removing this aspect, or if going inside will actually accomplish what it is that we need to do.
Well,
Is there-
there's literally only
So-
one way to find
And you're
out.
gonna sense that this elven creature thing that's attuned to the tree is still alive and around
Well, here's the thing.
and consistent anyway.
When he came back, he basically told the story of how the spirit said he wasn't going to be able to last. He wasn't going to be able to hold out, and that he was in danger.
Was the spirit either from Ander's story or from Ander himself? Is that spirit inside this tree? Is that what we're led to believe?
That's where they encountered him.
Okay, then that's where
And
we need to go. Let's,
Not only that, like his description of what he saw seemed more like ascending than actually the physical spirit himself.
all right. Well, then let's head into
Let's not dilly-dally.
head into the
Forward
tree.
ho!
Dang it.
How long would you say it took us to check this stuff and gather our supplies?
5
Yeah,
minutes.
30 minutes
Okay.
tops.
All right. So my spell is done.
Okay, so who's going first?
I will.
You hear the Ankylosaurus mumble as I shift back into my regular self.
Being one of the people that got going in originally, I think I should be first one in.
Okay, so you go forward. Well, there's that shimmering curtain in front of you, and as you get to it, you just basically walk into a wall.
Fight it quick.
So it's kind of like bonk.
Yeah.
Hit it really hard.
Is there like a puzzle to solve? Wait, I grabbed like one of the vine blade things, the pieces of it, and especially the mechanical pieces, and see if I can put my hand through it. Like with the mechanical bits.
So when you go to do that, the bits you go like this, and the bits go through, but then it hits your hands, and your hands kind of stop.
Well, that's
Sucks.
that's cute.
Victus. Nothing typically resists you. Are you able to cross this threshold?
So it's just a shimmering thing, but when I go up to it, it
Solid.
feels solid.
Yeah.
Try pushing
Push.
on it real hard.
Breathe.
Strength check to try to force my way through
You
it.
can use athletics,
Use the strength of
Athletics?
labor.
and I don't know if you have anything from being a champion.
I got athletics also, so I'll try.
Oh yeah, I have what's it? Damn it, what's it called?
Everyone can do it.
I'm not going to make it through.
Plus,
I have a -1.
Well, you can
I'll
you
work
can
that
both
with
push together, and Grant, one of you can have advantage.
I got +8. I don't know what he's got.
Plus 10.
Play with our little flying buddies.
Yeah, so he should be on the roll.
Advantage, yeah.
No,
He
so-
should roll with
He's got
advantage.
15, but
Well, no, you can't both make the check. Like, if somebody's rolling with advantage, it's like, hey,
All right, so
this is
Alan,
the person
make a
who can
roll with advantage.
Okay, yeah. Trying to.
I mean, or technically, both people could roll a die and just apply the one person's modifier.
I'm guessing I would
The other way
dismiss
to
my
go.
mount for now.
Okay. I'll use the. Alright, so. It doesn't exactly. So I have a 20.
Let me see. I'm thinking
Can I
about
make an
thinking about.
investigation check?
Wait. I'm thinking about bending
With
luck
advantage?
on this here. Can I want to just make sure I can do that on skill checks. I think
The
it's,
other one was 3.
Because, I mean, who knows, like, maybe you need, like, a 25 or something like that. Yeah, ability check. Yeah, I'm going to drop 2 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to kind of just manipulate the point at which he's touching. So that's +7 to your roll.
So, okay, so you had you bend luck, and you see the two of them pushing up against it, their shoulders and what you can see of their muscles bunching and straining, and it just doesn't look like it's going to give until you enact your.
So I kind of like the magic that's binding it. I like put it out of phase or out of sync with the powers of chaos. That's the way I see it.
Okay, so you breathe forth chaos into the magic, which creates a slight cracking in it, which is enough to shatter it, and for them to basically fall through the doorway.
Doors open!
Well, that was a bonus.
Well done.
But you don't know if it'll stay open or not, or if it'll regenerate itself.
As soon as I can get it,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
jump in.
rush through.
There's no way I can get anywhere close to these guys' titanic strengths.
Okay, so you're all tumbling through blackness with
I attack the darkness.
with tendrils of vines and vegetations kind of brushing against you as you plummet, which seems like forever till you finally.
So do we do like and like it goes on for like 10 minutes.
I attempt to do superhero landing.
Make a check for that.
And then
Lands a lost dice. So.
rolls a 1, lands on his head. It does it, but it's upside down.
It's like he's doing the exact pose, but just he lands on his head. So just
So it's
Far less impressive. So, but even though it seems like you fall forever, you eventually hit soft, mossy ground that gives underneath. It's kind of spongy. All right, so you guys find yourself in a nice, soft, mossy bed in a forest. There are no walls. The ground is covered in a low bank of fog. The ground is soft and spongy. There's trees all around you, and the forest has a bit of a dark cast to it.
But there's no walls. There's no symbol anywhere that we're in a room. It's just
Trees everywhere.
I sniff the air and stick my tongue out to try and taste it like a lizard would. See if there's any scents I can pick up.
So,
This is definitely not where we came into before.
yeah, the air is damp and cloy with the scent of the forest, and but there's a slight tinge of wrongness to it.
Something tells me we're not in GryphonGaff anymore.
And
is there anything
with your extremely high perception, your passive perception, the one thing that seems really odd are the trees seem to have grown in very regular, orderly rows.
pattern?
Please, even I would have noticed that. And I have a 10 wisdom. That's just weird. Trees do not array themselves.
I'll have a passive perception you got.
Well, my passive perception is only 18, but my passive investigate is 24.
Oh.
So I want to say with that passive perceptive, no matter what the Vargarians are, if nothing else, they are orderly, precise creatures, and they all act in unison from what you've seen up to this point. And if they're infecting this place, that may be one of the first symptoms.
I think what we need is a decker to interface with the mainframe and reprogram.
Well, we don't know anything
Oh
about that.
shit, it's the wrong game. My word, if we were only playing Shadowrun, son of a bitch, then this decker would make the Vargarians its bitch. Unfortunately.
If they didn't die from the feedback first.
Oh, true.
Vander starts thinking that this is like going to become a trek. We'll call his mount back.
Okay.
Alright, so if there's any signs of anything to like intimate a direction we should go into, I'll look ahead and below.
Well, this is Anders' place.
This isn't. He starts telling. He'll even start telling you. This is not the place we came into before.
But what I'm saying is, this is a place of holiness
the
for
light
you,
level?
correct? Can
Light
you
Dim.
can,
it's
can
not
you
dark.
can you pray to your gods? Can you seek a
Wait,
direction?
I feel like you mentioned this place would have rooms, right? It was
This is not, as far as he knows. He will go down. He will pray, see if he gets an answer from the ancients.
or the
But
spirit
he
itself.
will say that this is not the place that we came into before.
Well, I mean, as a being a place of power for you, you know it's not always going to be the same.
You get that? We're sorry, the data you're trying to contact is unavailable at this moment.
Go away.
By that, I'm assuming we're not just going to chill and I can't pet his little pet thing.
Initiative?
No, not yet.
Yeah, first we get to get that.
We get the surprise round on us first.
Yeah.
Or like I get the surprise round on them.
We don't know if it's even bad yet. Evil.
Oh, it's all bad. Don't worry. It is
also
all
very
bad.
You guys are dying.
In this place that was once holy, what does thou direct us to do?
Holy crap.
What do the agents direct us to do? Yeah, right?
I hope that's a holy crap of I rolled a 1, not a 20.
No, it was a holy crap of I just rolled randomly to see who they target.
And they all target the same person.
And they all target the same person.
Who
Wow.
was it?
They're dead, whoever it is. Who's fucking dead?
Who was it though?
Alan?
Yes! It wasn't me! Wait, he's my contact. I need him. Don't die!
Well, that 20 might hurt. But on the plus side, those other numbers aren't so high.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, because it's on par with my armor.
Yeah. All right. So you just got hit 3 times.
We watched it back. You just got hit 3 times.
And one of them is a crit.
So that's gonna suck.
And then a rock comes lobbing in, which is also going to hit. So,
Your armor class is what?
18.
18.
Mine is also 8.
On that 20, I'm gonna try to bend luck on it.
okay.
You got hit 3 times, right?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I'll just try on the crit. All right, let's go.
Well,
Need to roll. Hi.
On the crit, it's not going to help.
Well, I mean, if it's enough to where it doesn't hit, still.
It's a
right?
natural 20 hit.
Oh, it's still like automatically hits no matter,
Yeah, it's
no matter what.
natural 20.
So numerically, all right. I will retract. I redact.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Well, I guess to
curious, what is this thing?
mitigate, I will one of the other ones that hit. I will subtract 6 from that.
Okay, then that means he got hit by 1 rock and.
1 roll.
Rock and or roll.
So the rock came in, and that will hit.
So this is a pretty WYSIWYG situation right now.
Yeah.
Did you re up and turn into your Ankylosaurus? Is that what happened?
No.
I'm gonna, but not yet.
So 2 fists come slamming in, made completely of wood, as 2 of the trees near you
Oh no, you're finding out.
launch into action.
You're finding out fist can be a verb.
Yeah. And not in the fun way.
Whoa.
So wrong, Dave.
All I see is a lot of D6s.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt you more than me.
That's a lot of high numbers. I think you might be dead.
Hand in your
How much are you down?
17.
He's dead. Or at least down.
You'd be surprised. Outside of taking 5 greatswords to the face.
76 points of damage.
Ow.
Daddy, you sure you count that right?
I think he's cheating.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
can.
As a
let's
wise
not-
man once said,
let's not
you
have-
ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I was doing an aggressive,
So, are
like
you
when
down?
trees attack, but
Yes.
then I put three keys in a
76.
row and they're in one line. So
Had
let's
I-
not do
had
that.
I-
Let's not do that.
Had I thought to use hit dice, had I thought to use some hit dice,
All right.
and one back
So
up
he goes
the
down
floor.
in. He went down into prayer, and then all this happened.
Yeah, you started praying and it started raining rocks and fists.
Do you think your god hates you? Is that actually what you think is happening?
So two of the trees
got
come to
disrupted.
life.
I'm taking a nap.
Two of the trees come to life and just begin pummeling Bloodfang, and a rock comes lobbing in and it just
lands on his
slams.
I claim I am under said rock.
If he's
He
within
gets
reach,
hit by the two
if he's
trees,
within
and
reach,
he's
I'll
like,
just
is that
stick
all
a
you got?
hand.
And the rock comes in.
Now it is initiative.
Paladin will reach out a hand if he's close enough.
Ooh,
Hands.
21.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry.
25.
Alan,
20.
please make sure you roll initiative.
I did.
Okay.
I'm at 20.
Oh, wow, that was better than I thought.
I got 2.
At this point, I don't know that you want to go that early, though. That just means you have to make a death save.
Nope, it's fine.
I got a 2.
So,
And these are all.
20. Anybody got higher than
25.
21.
25. You're up. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to be that again.
Okay, so now that you guys see what's going on, you see that two of the trees came to life and just
pummeled the crap out of
Bloodfang, and you can see
Blood Fang, more like Blood Corpse. Am I right?
the tree that is off in the distance that actually lobbed the rock. You can see this one is actually infected by the Vargarian
Plague,
virus,
disease.
plague, disease, whatever you
But
want
the
to
other
call
two
it.
aren't.
That
The other
one
two-
time, I should have used hit dice for 17 points.
Alright, well, I'm going to be that.
What is your max?
78.
So you would have been dead.
That's like 10 feet away, right? Am I 10 feet away from that?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Alright.
I've just been taking the average every time, so.
Oh, that sucks.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that.
Cashing in the chip.
Let's not get that again. Alright, 14. Does that hit?
A 14 is not.
I was thinking of
But at least he didn't give you a disadvantage.
It slams against. It slams against the. Your cow comes slamming into the tree. And he just kind of blocks it with his arms.
So, the duration of the cloud kill at work would last for quite a while, and I can cast the extend spell to make it last double as long. I was just thinking, like, fuck everything in here and just, like, maximizing it because it moves at 10 feet and, like, just murder everything in its path. Yeah, I just thought that thought tickles me.
This
that
is how I save
for,
nature.
For 20 minutes, it's just destroying everything in its path.
No one goes between a 25 and a 21, right?
No.
Alright, 33.
Yay.
And don't expect a lot of those.
No. I did not expect to get hit for almost my entire hit point pool. From 2 fists and a rock.
Was
was
it
a really
changed to
big
just
rock.
a fist and a rock?
Fist in the heart.
2 fists, and
I thought he made one miss.
he did.
It was 3 fists and a rock.
Oh.
It would have been actually. It wouldn't have been worse. It really once you hit 0, you're at 0. It just means the difference of at least if the other one would have hit, he would have saved his things, and it'd be like, oh well, at least I didn't waste my healing hit dice. I believe you're up, Ryan.
Okay.
No, he's up.
Oh, okay, because you go at
Because he goes at 20.
Yeah, so you actually so half your movement to stand.
He doesn't need to move.
No. Flame Reach is on,
Flame on.
and I'm going to put both attacks into
Flame
this.
on.
Okay.
Car.
Guy. 23 and a 15.
The 23 will hit. And it bats away your 15. You have inspiration because you all have inspiration to start at least.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
I'll use that to reroll the 5.
So I'm going to get another one?
No,
If you don't have one, you get one.
yeah,
That'll be a 21.
It encourages you to use it.
that'll hit.
So, first one. Rolling 2s. do Savage Attacker.
Okay.
So, the white and black ones will be for the sword. The 2 see-through ones will be for fire. And the silver one will be for normal, for the frost.
You can actually roll the fire again. So just finish because you're re-rolling your 1s and 2s, right? So just do that first for your weapon.
I will take the second set.
Okay. And so add it up and then roll your fire again.
24, 34.
34, okay, and give me some more fire damage.
6-1.
Okay, so 40 points of damage. That's your first attack.
Yep.
We're at peace.
Second attack. Stop going, there we go.
Same thing with the fire again.
So it's 31 plus. So 39.
Nice grouping. So Bloodfang leaps up from death's door.
Curzon?
Is that one dead yet, or is it still standing?
Oh, it's still standing.
Alright.
It's mildly annoyed.
Then Crozon's going to come over here. Say hi. So Crozon will try to bite at it.
So did we determine what we put into your gem?
What gem?
21
Your
total.
floating.
Oh yeah, it is a healing spell.
Okay.
We have a healing word in it. So that's a bonus action to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could have done that as a bonus.
5 more piercing damage.
But also, that's way more hit points. He needed way more hit points than that would have.
Yeah.
That's just like a emergency.
I mean, heck, even the 33 isn't gonna
do much.
do much
Against another onslaught. But then again, like I randomly determined who they attacked,
And
they all came up.
The dice
So
don't
that-
like you, man.
That one's still standing?
It is.
Is he looking pretty beat, or is he looking like, I got this?
He looks beat up.
I'm going to action surge then to make another attack action.
Okay.
He's dead.
How easy does it seem like he's felt hitting them has been? Like, are they pretty slow to move? Is that?
Well, so far, there had been 2 misses.
They blocked the 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a 23 does hit.
Alright, so I'll put both my attacks into the same guy.
Okay.
Well, you can attack one, see what happens, and then.
Yeah.
Well, he's also the only one I'm in range of.
You can move. Well, I mean, like if one swing drops him, then you could run to. I don't think it's. That's a good problem to have. That I don't think we're gonna have.
Alright, so a 22 and a 26.
26 hits. There you go.
22 hits.
22. It's like playing Battleship, you know.
B5. Miss.
B5 for fun?
No, I said B5.
Not B12.
Nope.
B6.
Beta carotene.
27 and then additional fire. 37.
Still up.
Time for him to die again.
That's what I like to see.
I think we're short resting after this, guys.
Good. I need more transformations.
26. 2d6 more.
Kindling.
Oh, that means he gets an attack, right?
It falls.
Yeah. You get to go cleave something now.
Can you reach it? That's technically the tree. That's not something else, is it?
No, he killed a tree.
I killed this one. Was this one attacking us as well?
Oh yeah, he punched you in your face.
Hard. He talks smack about your mama.
He was the guy that crit you.
Oh, there you go.
28 on him.
Was that a 19 on the die?
18
Oh.
What do you have, plus 90 to hit?
plus 10.
What?
I have a 22 strength. I have magical goat powers.
Magical goat powers?
You didn't get to hang out with the magical goats.
Yeah, the magical ghost thing.
You guys got reputation, but we got goat powers. All
I
right.
would much rather have goat powers.
And sometimes I turn into a sheep.
16.
And get ridden by goblins.
Yeah. It's a goblo rodeo.
32 on that guy.
Oh yeah, you haven't even rolled your d20s.
No, Well, wait. It's after I expend my tides of chaos, or is it always? All right, we'll make sure to do that.
Wait, why?
If he rolls a 1, bad things can happen.
This guy's
Or good
36.
things. Or good things.
Well,
Usually bad things. So let's cut to the little crap cake.
like fireballing
That
me
is-
in.
All I have.
So did he get polymorph
Oh.
by the goblins?
No, he got polymorphed by his
myself.
own magic.
I'm not going yet, right?
Yeah, not gone. I got a 19. Okay. So, do you get a 19 as well?
Negative 2.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Sweet.
So this fight could go badly for us if it goes badly. So I'm gonna try a new trick. Is that guy within 60 feet of me right now?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Well, if not, I can move a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just at 60.
Oh shit! I don't know. Actually, I don't know because this is opposed by strength. That's probably not gonna go so well for me.
Oh, telekinesis.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't that be opposed by your charisma?
What? Well, no. Like it's his strength versus my saving throw.
Okay.
It's like his saving throw is strength based. I'm gonna do an extended spell so I can do telekinesis bullshit for 20 minutes. And so I'm gonna breathe these sort of like aether fumes and
Pick up his own rock?
and then try to pick him up.
Okay.
Oh, you son of a- You know what? Lucky. Reroll that shit.
Why? What do you roll?
Ah!
Don't you get to reroll it?
Okay, so what happens?
I'm picking him up 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
So he's 30 feet in the air now.
So he's away from all rocks.
Yeah. So
How long can you hold him? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
How many times can I firebolt him?
Yeah.
You get to reroll fire.
Yeah. Well, can move a huge or smaller. He's huge, or smaller than huge.
He's huge.
Okay, got him. Sweet. All right, good deal. Yeah.
All right, so
So just to preface for everybody, I did well over 120 points of damage to that guy.
yes, you did.
Balance.
Flip them up there or the other way?
Does a 17 hit you?
No.
I'm gonna throw up shield. So no.
Okay.
I have a 13 AC without that.
So yeah, basically I breathe and the force of energy holds the air as it
Does
shivers
a
in color.
25 still hit you?
I'm going to let me see. Is Tides of Chaos gonna do that? I'm trying to. You know what? I'm gonna lucky it to make him reroll it.
Alright. Oh, okay, they can crit.
Maybe.
That would be sweet.
Yes.
So he slams his fist down on either side of you. So that guy is 30 feet in the air. So on his turn, he's going to grab a tree and start trying to pull himself down.
He's gonna lift the tree up with him.
A 15.
Nope.
No Scott. Makes the noise the one guy from The Simpsons does.
Yep.
Does that bring it to the top of the order?
No, it brings it to.
Dang it!
All right.
Come on, you want to know this?
Yes.
You missed.
I know.
Do I need to declare this before or after I
The start of your turn.
Start of your
I'm
turn.
going to make the roll for the casting of the spell. Alright, it's not a 1.
Session where I made
Now, every creature
the entire.
that's adjacent to me,
Every creature or every enemy?
creature,
Hostile? Let's see.
Doesn't
I
say.
had that one before. I thought it
Doesn't
was.
specify.
You're the DM. You can interpret it as.
You gain a
Player
bonus
discard
damage equals
dice
the number of
instantly.
creatures adjacent to you now. This bonus lasts till end of turn. Alright, so number of creatures adjacent to you. So, which one are you? Here?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. You. Alright. 2.
So I'd say 3 or 4. Your call.
Well, no, not near him.
Well, he's on the mount.
Oh, yeah.
Mount counts as one.
Mountainous creature.
So, alright.
And I mean, technically, he came in to attack the thing, didn't he? So wouldn't he be there as well?
Well, he's got reach.
Oh,
I have 10 feet. Where I
You have 10 feet.
Okay, so
How many
1,
legs do you have,
2,
man?
3, 4.
So it's +4 damage.
Yep.
All right, first attack.
You do have the coin.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. So 4 on the die. Now it's a 17 plus 9.
That's gonna hit.
Maybe.
26.
Maybe.
Unless Dave has made this thing stronger than the Tarask.
Yes.
26 is
6.
the highest AC in the game.
And
Maybe this guy's visible.
second level will give me
You never know.
3 die 8.
Oh, it's not a saving throw, it's a contested
Actually,
roll.
4 die 8
So-
for the. It's 4 die 8 because I have that extra die for smiting.
So I'm gonna. I mean, he still had a 2 plus his modifier. Alright, so that's a 9 for the lowest.
Why would you have disadvantage?
No. It's we
Oh,
had
it's
2
two rolls.
contested rolls.
Okay.
So yeah,
15,
it's one of those few spells. It's not a saving throw. It's a contest,
19, and 5 is 24.
which is good because I can diddle
28
dice outcomes
points of
a
damage.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
On a smite.
So 28? How much?
First attack 28.
Okay. That's it.
Second attack. 17 on die again.
Okay.
Last time's gonna hit this time.
60% of the time it works every time.
This time I will use a first level smite. It's only 3 die 8 plus 2 die 6.
Dave won that last time.
7, 8, 12. 12, 3 is 15. 15, 20, 24.
From in its belly.
Oh.
I was so defended. I don't even care. Things I'm
Okay.
let me pet you while you try to digest.
So you rip and slash into it. Did you add your +4 for each of those?
Yeah.
Don't be mad. I don't know what I did wrong.
Stop trying to digest me.
Alright, David, you're up. What are you going to do?
Yes, I'm gonna hit some things right in the face with my tail. Never mind. 10 probably don't hit, does it?
No, it doesn't.
10.
I rolled a 3.
Right. Am I actually in this thing's face?
Yes, you are. You could leave its face.
And then it's gonna try and eat me.
What are you doing?
Fireball.
At.
The
Everything.
thing in my face.
Okay, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Why do you get
Them the rules.
Why does he get disadvantage?
Because he's casting a spell in
cast?
Do I cast a spell? Probably miss or just freaking disengage.
Probably miss.
What do you guys think?
Cast a spell.
Go for the eyes, boo!
I wouldn't take the disadvantage unless I was dropping my lucky use of lucky. Then I absolutely fucking would.
You should be pretty beat up by now.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
So we're not in any kind of hazardous terrain or anything like that, are we?
No.
All right. So
Except for those big trees that are trying to kill us, by the way.
25. So I am using
Seeing cover.
using the fallen adversary as cover,
Okay.
be it from that thing or that thing.
There's other trees around too, so.
Yes, but it's funnier to use the corpse of his friend.
He was my friend.
Now he did.
You say friend, you say
Alright.
slave.
Well, they got that whole mind link thing going, so you know whatever. All right,
So Alan is up.
bring it down.
Much quick.
Dead. Dead already.
You took your
Yeah, I'll introduce him to Flame Reach again.
Hi, this is Flame Reach. Flame Reach. This is Evil Treant. This is the sword that's going to be felling you today.
Damn it. Alright, so I only hit with one. I have a 22. The other one was a weak. So it would be 30.
Roll again.
Ooh, nice throw.
To the left!
That one, the other one will be a crit.
Okay.
There we
Boom.
go. Well spent. Well spent.
Well, it's dead now.
So what was all the first before you get a crit?
He's gonna kill everything this battle.
That's why I keep him around.
Just everything.
I don't kill things.
Obviously, I can't kill things.
That's because your human dice aren't talking at all.
Ever.
That's why I engineer this character to be good at skills. I don't care what's on the die. My bonuses are high enough.
So are his. Plus 9.
So 33 for the non-crit.
He's got an inspiring thing like 12 times.
That's 1 to roll. Still a 1.
Hey, maybe you should Savage Attacker for the crit. Because did you not do it this turn?
No, I haven't done it this turn.
Which is right. You get to do that one per turn, and you get 2 pools of dice. So that might be a thing.
Here. You need
All the dice.
The weapon, the fire,
I have a plethora of dice as well. if you-
fire, and
I don't have any dice.
No dice.
ice.
No DC.
Just 1 for ice.
What's that?
So that's what it said in the thing.
Alright.
But technically, you would double.
Ah,
With
Alright, so again,
polygon.
weapon, ice,
It's the same thing.
fire,
Gons are one thing and heroes are other.
fire.
Can't tell me Gons.
So
and heroes
here,
are the same.
if you wanted
I don't
to,
even know what those are without the poly roll.
here, this would be the complete crit.
Is that like
You gotta give him the dice roller.
Wait, yeah, you want to... Here's...
No. I was saying
It won't
the
fit
dice
in the
tray.
cup.
Yeah. There we go.
There should be a rule. Anytime there's a crit, you get.
so that's pool 1. Savage Attacker, this will be pool 2.
Yeah, but that's not double the damage. This is actually the full double.
No, that is both.
That's
That's
Okay.
the 1 pool. This I usually don't.
It's like 19 dice. Right there.
Nah, I closed it once.
Oh, when you bring this thing down, you can attack the belay.
Sure. Well, at least I weren't taking damage.
You want to take damage?
No. I'm not a belay. I'm Ankylosaurus.
Well, I'm just saying what's on the map. Clearly, that's a monster that needs to be fallen. Certainly, you got some magic items so you can do it off your body, don't you?
That's true, you're not a member of this party.
Yeah, they're actually.
And those
helping
guys
you
have
with that
always...
one.
The heroes of the town are always one-upping us.
That's right.
Other guys.
So I'll use the second set for 50.
He doesn't have metal, though. Can't take his metal.
59. That's it. Yeah. You just totally split him.
And I thought
He
people
was
used-
dead either way, but
I thought people used axes to bring down trees.
No, I just use a flaming giant.
he just has used the Cloud Buster.
I'll take the cup back, please.
No, you cannot have it.
It's the source of my power. Speaking of which, so I'm up. Okay.
You're up.
So we're gonna contest a roll again, because we're gonna try to do a thing.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to use my tides of. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my last lucky to have you reroll.
Okay.
Nice. I will take that.
Why don't you want to say
So he's going to go another 30 feet up in the air.
So what's your roll?
So
yeah, it doesn't matter.
yeah, you have a 3. So he's going to go another 30 feet up in the air, and then my next turn, my game plan is to slam him down into the ground as hard as I can from 60 feet. So it's going to be falling plus, is the plan. So people can ping him from that have a range of 60 feet.
If you drop him, I'm gonna go splat.
Well, it's not gonna kill him. It's gonna hurt him, but that's about it. It's as much damage as I could possibly do. Oh, there's no damage assignment, so I don't know what you want to call that, because it's gonna be. I can move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. I want to use the force of as if I was moving 1,000 pounds to slam him into the ground, or against something hard.
Yeah, because if you keep raising him up in the air, then the people can't reach him. People that can't reach him.
Joke's on you. He's fat. He's 1,001 pounds.
Yeah, it's really the funny part is like, oh, you couldn't have actually lifted him this entire time because
David wants to turn into some kind of flying
That's what I'm
creature.
wondering. Like, that tree might be more than 1,000 pounds.
Well, okay, so
Pterodactyl,
it
It says a
you can
size
try to
you
move an object, but creatures of huge or smaller. So when it's specifying objects, it's 1,000. When it's creatures, it's huge or
David,
smaller.
you turn into a pterodactyl yet?
He can.
So
What's the biggest flying creature you can?
what
biggest
initiative are we at?
Ryan just went.
So at 19,
So Jeremy.
I'm 2.
he's last, I guess.
Well, you know what?
Yes,
I could always
I've
just
been able to
moonbeam
turn into
him.
a pterodon.
Yeah, don't waste your spells.
I can't hit him from that height.
Well, do you have a bow?
A ranged weapon?
Jump and hit.
30
Jump
feet.
and swing.
What do you got? Darts?
Try to jump and whip him.
Jump and whip.
He's not gonna reach.
Then watch.
You could ready an action.
AC
for whatever.
21.
Basically, I'm going to tell everyone my plan. I'm going to slam him in the ground in a matter of seconds.
Alright, then we'll
Can I move over to
Ready.
it?
Shield comes up,
Escape
but it's
him.
not enough.
So is fire do double the dice, or are we just is it re-rolling if you roll low or something?
No, it's
He comes down far enough, I'm hitting him. 30 feet.
All right. So he only gets to contest my roll actually on my turn.
Okay.
So.
The swords are slow.
Yeah, the other time, the only reason I did is because he was within reach of a tree.
12.
So he was
Yeah.
trying to actually
Yeah.
climb down.
Yeah.
40, 10, and I get 12.
Good job, Ted.
Well,
Oh no, I made it rain. Gold coins.
Alright. I'm awesome that way.
So.
what's up, two bad guys? I'm awesome. You can't handle this.
Alright, so now you want to try and slam him down?
Yes. So it's going to be I guess another contested roll.
Yeah.
Can I hit him on the way down?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Tides
you
of
could have
Chaos
ready an
that.
action to do so.
Yeah, I am.
Yes. Okay. I got him. And now, what's gonna be the adjudication on the damage?
I'm hitting him on the way down.
D6.
You can double it.
My ready action.
Double the so it's a d6 per 10 feet, right?
Yep. So 12d6.
Okay. 12.
18 on the die plus 9 to hit him on the way down.
Okay.
I'm not over there, or I would have been able to hit him on the way down.
Well, you can't move and ready an action.
I use the whip and just like wrap
See,
him,
if
slam
I
him
get
up.
ramming
Same
speed,
thing.
Are these your d6s or mine?
Those are mine.
Okay. I'm gonna steal. I'll take this gray one. I'll give it back. I'm one short.
what?
Okay.
I don't even remember which one it was though.
8.
Yes, I like that number of 6s. That's a lot of 6s.
14, 16,
Oh, that one. That was my first set, full set. Is
17 and 5.
All right, so we
18,
got
22?
24.
22 on my
I think I
first.
stole your dice.
You did? Yeah, you did.
I absolutely did.
34. Maths 40. What do we got here?
14 don't hit him, does it?
46. 47. That's going to be 50 points of bludgeoning.
50 bludgeoning.
So he's got 22 damage on the way down.
Right. How much?
22.
I'm gonna spit a fireball at it.
So if I could just like whip him and shit,
No.
Yeah, as he's coming
my
down.
Ankylosaurus spit fireballs now.
add to the effect.
They evolved.
There you go.
Yeah. Is that one of the Koopas?
No.
A Bowser?
Yeah, sure. Is it my turn yet? Or is it his turn?
Oh, I'm also going to move away because I feel like he's going to be kind of mad about all of this.
Hide behind me.
Yeah.
Think?
Except I'm moving towards it. So
So,
He might be a little bit.
you could hide behind
he
his
is a little
fallen
bit. So he scoops up a rock and hurls it at the sorcerer, hitting AC 15.
Shield. Yeah, I'm going to say no to that.
I could do a barrel roll and then block it.
How do I want to say no? Let me count the ways. All right, I'm going to go with the throwing up of the shield spell, which, since I did use Tides of Chaos.
Raising up the shields.
Do you want me to trigger? Because I know.
Yeah, you know how I roll.
Yeah. So I breathe that little like aura of shield around me to just deflect the rock.
And then a fireball goes off.
And then a fireball could detonate. Let's see.
Well, I believe I'm out of the range of the fireball, so I'm okay.
I obviously am not.
Let's
Yeah, but
see.
you're in an animal.
43. What is 43, guys? 43 is, for the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns. Woohoo, something good.
Oh, man, I was hoping for the blue.
Yeah.
I wanted him to turn blue.
What is
Kinda
that?
funny.
What is
I
that?
kind of wanted him to turn into a sheep.
Probably within 30 feet of him because
Now
And
it's
now the Ankylosaurus will ride him.
I'm probably within 30 feet of him when he came down because I had Thorn Whip him.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, you'd have to been closer.
So are we back to the top of the odor?
We are.
Yes. Probably can't even get to him.
Can you put the thing on the ground?
40 feet.
Oh, and he's prone. Or no, he got up on his turn, so never mind.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's.
Well, you could have moved on your last turn, couldn't you?
Yeah, if you didn't.
I had a last turn?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
I missed twice, that was it.
Well, you could have moved.
So go ahead and...
Could have did a
Can I just
double
be there
move.
then?
Yes.
Alright. Good, now he's gonna die.
Put the shield in front of
If I
everybody.
can hit this time.
The big, the big beast.
Yes! Does a 26 hit?
Almost. So close.
Does that actually not hit?
No, it's
I'm just gonna cry.
I hope not.
Does everybody use the inspiration?
I used mine.
11
Turn this into a
Plus
crit.
4. 15
Right.
damage.
Uh, 15 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Yes. And DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
That is a DC 13.
Yes.
So he is knocked prone.
So that means...
Like,
Everybody's gonna have advantage to attack him in melee.
Oh, well, just melee. Right.
Yeah.
19 hit?
A 19,
I sure hope so.
no. That shield comes up with the flex shield blast.
He said no.
I excel in combat. can't
I
you
mean,
say?
that one too comes up.
He's pretty good at it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
And you're up, Alan.
It's not even like when you hit, you do a lot of damage. I don't think you hit once.
I was awesome in last combat.
little flying guy still
Yeah, because it didn't require attack rolls.
And
So I'm after Alan, I believe.
yeah, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to within 60 feet and try to assert telekinetic control.
Alright.
So that's a
Pick him up
19
again,
for
so I
me.
can't hit him. He's already knocked prone.
That was horrible. 10, 20,
Okay.
30.
I'll use them as cover. I'm not above it. So now, when I have telekinetic control of something, they're considered restrained. I'm going to keep them restrained on the ground.
Oh,
So
good.
people can just wail on them.
Well, he's restrained, but means he can still attack and do things.
Is that
Restrained means he just can't
He
move.
just can't move.
Okay.
But he's also
So
not.
he's like,
He's prone.
rock, smack.
Well, we can't. He's going to be prone though. So,
Yeah.
Still he'll attack with
disadvantage.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I do.
All right. So
I want
his
to see my
turn.
turn again.
All right.
Well, that's how you grab a blood fang.
Well, I thought it just involved twisting a neck until they cried uncle.
Or went limp.
So he's going to attempt to grab the druid. So make
I'm gonna grab the dinosaur.
make a strength check.
All right. That's a 6.
So
Add your strength to that.
I did.
All right. So
Oh,
he
you rolled
successfully grabs
Alright, this die is coming.
the ankylosaurus, and he's going to swing him at the paladin.
Oh shit!
He's strong enough to pick me up?
He's pretty strong.
I'm like the same size as him. Is this guy on roids?
So
You could technically say I'm on
22 to hit.
AC
with
22.
disadvantage?
Yes.
Wow.
Someone's
Okay.
cheating over there.
Does Silk have anything to get him out of the way?
Wait, I got something for you. So I'm gonna.
It's okay, the cavalry's coming.
Yeah, I'm going to do my
I'd go up
wiggle my
after.
nose thing.
Okay.
So -8 from that. So
Okay.
basically, I just shift reality so that Anders appears like a foot off of where he was,
Okay.
and then just there's a whoosh of an ankylosaurus whizzing by.
So he slams the ankylosaurus into the ground next to him. For 17 points of damage.
I wonder if we have any dinosaur freaks out there that are gonna have to keep correcting you on your pronunciation.
It's made of ankles. It's a cankylosaurus, actually.
But then it's just made to cancel counter.
Whoa, what does he say?
He's saying ankly as opposed to ankylo.
That's not what it is, Dad.
It's a cankle.
It attacked.
The KY is a strong
So,
syllable.
so at the same time, he's also using the ankylosaurus as a shield.
Nice.
He's using me as a shield?
Yes.
Alright, no one throw any projectiles.
Tower shield.
That means you. Even though you're probably gonna miss.
Whatever. I'm still gonna shoot him.
2.
I feel like
Yeah, the two.
I feel like this is a delicate hostage situation. We have to negotiate with this thing now.
I'm gonna go implant my sword
What?
between its ears.
What if you were a tree wood thing? What would you want? What are your desires?
Wait. Cover. He's a Vargarian tree.
So he just wants us to be one with him. I guess.
He wants us to not blow up the temples and to let the Vargarians come in and take over.
So don't we have to enter the matrix in order to be the one?
Whoa.
What about the two?
Your resistance is useless. You will become one with us before long.
We're useless.
Call him a
I
nerd.
wish
Not
I knew
futile.
that.
Not futile. I think it's copyright. Your resistance is highly improbable.
Out of the,
Inconceivable. It's highly inconceivable. This way we match up Princess Pride and
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
from like really far back, there's just this one that goes, I'd like to argue that with you.
Alright.
I wonder
so-
if Compel Duel will make him
No,
drop
no,
him.
forget,
It makes me alone.
forget spells. Beat on him.
hit him.
Smack him.
Use him as a
Smack him.
shield.
Smack him.
Yes, for
He's
ranged
a druid.
stuff.
Any damage you do to the ankylosaurus is not going to.
His hit points are your resource.
A 2 on the first attack.
He's got 60
Wait,
points over here.
here. You have advantage.
Actually,
You have
it's at
advantage on these
51 right
attacks.
now.
He's prone. If you hit him with a melee attack,
Plus
you
the
have
76 I have
advantage.
from my regular.
So I roll again for it.
Yes.
2.
Oh, it's not
you
my
suck.
fault you suck at rolling. And you should roll multiple d20s at once because I feel like the odds are better in your favor.
Second attack. A 4 and a 7.
Well,
Fire
suck
your
at
dice. Get new ones.
suck at dice.
If Bo were here, he would tell you to grab a sledgehammer.
So what you need to do is
Now the mount's gonna charge.
Well,
look. Wait.
10. I just sold my soul to Cthulhu, so.
What
Matt's
you need
gonna
to
turn-
now, what you need to do is you need to go to easyrollerdice.com/nerdarchy and get yourself a new delicious dice to fix those rolling blues.
The mount's gonna.
Like some sweet copper dice.
Yeah.
Listen to that
Sweet
thud.
copper.
Solid
My
copper?
metal dice.
Well, when do you roll 2d6?
13 for a charge.
My Galosaurus goes, he rolls
13 on mount's
Oh.
charge.
This is not it. Matter of fact, there's a dinosaur in its way.
Alright, so can you attempt to free yourself?
Heck yeah, I can. How do I do that?
Roll
Strength
D20.
check?
Alright. Oh god,
Why are your dice? Why are you roll so bad?
I don't know.
Add your strength, which is 4.
Yeah, 9.
20.
My dice hate me.
Nobody has anything to do. Just try to make it
So,
basically
20.
alone. So they have to drop them.
To hit?
Yeah.
With advantage?
Was I not?
Oh, wait, yeah, it doesn't
was
get
I not
advantage.
able to attack that turn?
No.
A 20
What?
is not going to hit.
You used your action to try to escape the grapple.
Dang it! It's dumb.
Okay.
Stupid tree.
My turn?
Alan?
I think it is Ellen.
Well, either I'm gonna die or he's gonna die. It's one of the two.
You get advantage. You get advantage on all these attacks.
I'm gonna be wherever it's near wherever it's
I'm
based.
probably up there with you because I came in on a charge. So any bonuses you get for allies, you probably have that.
So I get advantage because he's prone?
Yes.
I did that. I made him prone. Then I missed every
21.
else.
Hits.
So how is the tree holding the Ankylosaurus?
By his tail. Swinging by his tail.
He's got one of his hands on the tail and the other one on the back of his shell behind the head.
What a jerk.
Exposing that soft underbelly.
That's how you make a tower shield.
41 on the first attack.
Pathetic.
Could you escape by just turning back into the druid?
Multiply it by 9 because you're a dragon person.
Could you escape by just
No,
changing
it
to
would be
something
more, but he's
smaller?
not a Jedi.
That's true.
Either that or
Nah, that series is over. So I make those jokes.
27?
Oh, I'm gonna make those jokes for a long
I
time.
was so sad when that was over.
Yeah, it ended way too soon. Yeah.
Dang it, Scott. Just have Bart reroll his character. Have him remake a character and we'll all be good.
And that one's 31.
Barely doing above 30 damage with a single melee swing.
Wow.
Tier.
chunks of wood go flying everywhere. So you just lay about him.
Lay about.
Still there?
He's still going.
He's still kicking. So
Frozen.
it's another contested roll between
That
you.
person gets to attack first.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere.
He can't get in.
There we go.
It's like puppies when they're trying to suckle
Suckle,
and there's not enough room.
And
They
Frozen's
just,
got.
they just push their way in anyway. Someone's getting ousted.
18?
18. That will hit.
Where my D10?
Hey, he gets his bite when it's prone, right? Not just like.
That's if I use the pounce.
Well, why didn't you pounce? He just moved in.
Yeah.
Gives you more damage dice.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens
So,
I mean, if it's already prone,
So-
he probably still gets to bite it. Like.
Well, yeah, it's kind of how it works. It's technically, you don't have to knock it prone because it's already prone, so you would get to
Okay.
then make the bite attack.
It's a freebie.
so 7 on that,
Okay.
and then a bite attack. 21.
Hit will hit.
Nice to be able to roll into the 20s.
I don't even care. They roll 20s and 20.
10.
You mean
He doesn't have a 19 to hit.
Crozen finds this thing's version of a jugular and tears it out.
Good boy.
He basically uses it as a giant scratching post.
Yeah.
Checking wounded companions and then going down to try to pray again.
Is the thing dead now?
It is.
Yes, I'm free.
So now you guys, the two of you are in its face and closer inspection. You realize it was the creature that you had to heal in order to pass the test.
Oh snap!
I wonder if I heal him, if I revivify him back to life.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
I don't think that's recommended. These things are not what they once were.
There's a version of playing nice, and then there's Vargarians. We advise you not to
Based on what they were saying before about there being different levels, are we being compelled or moved in any which direction?
The what actually happens is you're examining the body. It begins to melt into the ground, and where it dissolves into the ground begins to fall away and create a hole.
Okay.